Yenchrakwan, ewo Adentam Barrier, Yabembe Moses Ayarisabiano, ewo West Africa SHS, Afasio Nuntempe, Franyensesia, 0543-842466. Wo Eclipse Collateral Management. For property owners, we say think safety and decent income. And for businesses, we say think funding before projects.
When I dey home and want something quick to chop, everything dey inside. Groundnut milk and sugar. I only need some water. Soak is made easy. Kivo carry make Kivo carry for your office. Boarding house. Kivo carry everything dey inside. Groundnut milk and sugar. I only
Kivo 4-in-1 Gary mix. Soakings are easy. This outfit is FDA approved.
EpaHoaDaben ti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe. EpaHoaDaben ti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.
EpaHoaDaben.
Say it again.
EpaHoaDaben. Now together, EpaHoaDaben.
Awesome.
EpaHoaDaben.
Security of Ghana remains stable. We acknowledge that the situation in Boko and Alavanyo and their immediate surroundings remain quite volatile. The Ghana Armed Forces is actively monitoring developments and have put in place robust mechanisms to ensure any potential escalation is swiftly contained in the interest of a peaceful and long-lasting resolution of the conflicts through dialogue. In doing so, we shall always separate crime from traditional matters, enabling us to deal appropriately and legally with criminals who foment trouble in the name of chieftaincy conflicts. Relatedly, let me assure once again that government has decided to take necessary steps to reconstruct the statue of the Zugra traditional area in Boko while investigation into the continues.
EpaHoaDaben ti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.
Mom, thank you. Your tireless steps cleared my rightful way when my dream called and a shadow rose to steal my clay. You came home that evening, exhausted but victorious. And to this day, no other Edward Kofi Omaneboama ever showed up to claim my place. That day, I learned that sometimes others fight to start your journey, and later you must fight to help.
Happy FM 98.9.
That's how I ended up here. My mom's persistence taught me something. Sometimes your journey begins when someone fights for you, and later you fight for others. And that is why I will continue to fight for Pope John Senior High School and Junior Seminary.
EpaHoaDaben.
My dear students, in the coming years, fight for your parents and guardians and formators as Pojos, as they have fought for you. Never forget their sacrifices.
EpaHoaDaben ti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe. EpaHoaDaben. EpaHoaDaben.
Thank you. Your tireless steps cleared my rightful way when my dream called and a shadow rose to steal my clay. You came home that evening, exhausted but victorious. And to this day, no other Edward Kofi Omanebuama ever showed up to claim my place. That day, I learned that sometimes others fight to start your journey, and later you must fight to help others begin theirs. That's how I ended up here. My mom's persistence taught me something. Sometimes your journey begins when someone fights for you, and later you fight for others. And that is why I will continue to fight for Pope John Senior High School and Junior Seminary.
98.9.
My dear students, in the coming years, fight for your parents and guardians and formators as Pojos, as they have fought for you. Never forget their sacrifices.
EpaHoaDaben ti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.
Is something that is profound heavy on me. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to play saint. Wallahi, Allah will bear me witness. Whatever I say genuinely. How long would you be a leader? President Rawlings had unlimited power. He's gone. President Kufuor came, had power. He's gone.
EpaHoaDaben.
President Mills came, unfortunately by Allah's will, he's gone. President Mahama came, he's gone. Dr. Bawumia came, he's going in 2024. Everybody will go.
EpaHoaDaben. EpaHoaDaben ti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe. EpaHoaDaben ti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.
Aden na nyama politics adia so ama hwene nyagama FM ayaya na me se o twebia mponyankopon se erade bebe biara wo otie me no
Happy FM.
na montalani omane buama ene omamaka momo samai anti ganam se foniti baako ufa echi obedi ochi ufa ni obedi ochi na ufa form so obedi ochi ufa nyoma enokwa na obeba form tem etemesia otwedi akwanyankopon se ombo mo ho ba maye no ombo mo na ganam se adwuma we omma president no nasa enu animdi a odibe analyze the situation going forward. Mirase.
EpaHoaDaben ti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.
Yeah, but you to my or Boise High. Producing an say, Miriana Humia, Yana emergency, Mama, as you know, Yakonia by Yakonia, it's many MC for the commanders. There were two now Yamako, the handle side emergency. Ministers are covered, you know, now to make the academy now, no matter no much share at the Amaya. May I show us a bit emergency problem, no, near Saba about the Campo and San Papo. Mama, we are not here, we are not many MCs, needing one. None near Momo. Now, you may be now, but see, once you call your good to one. With the Bessia, no matter when you must not for sure. Yeah, but you to my or Boise High. Producing an anom, say, Miriana Humia, Yana emergency, Mama, as you know, Yakonia by Yakonia, it's many MC for the commanders. There were two now Yamako, the handle side emergency. Ministers are covered, you know, now to
Happy FM 98.9.
May I show us a bit emergency problem, no, near Saba about the Campo and San Papo. Mama, we are not here, we are not many MCs needing one. None near Momo. Now, you may be now, but see, once you call your good to one. With the Bessia, no matter when you must not for sure.
EpaHoaDaben ti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.
Minister, Ora, on the young for Emmanuel Amakofua, on what this I say, Ama Yatini Aqua, or my here, I found it to my brother. Oh, by no one about it, I didn't pay the 400 Abba. The better brand, now, Yabo be a Yada money. Now, a drop near Bushia Fuahano, Yahu pay the 4, when you were young about time, now back was someone, then I have about it. Tamutuku.
Happy FM.
EpaHoaDaben ti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.
Ana na nyama politics adia so a amahwane nyagama FM. Eya na me se o twebia mponyankopon se Awurade bebe biara wo utie me no.
Happy FM.
Ma montalani omane buama ana omamaka Momo samai enti ganam se foniti bako. Ufa echi obedu echi. Ufa ni obedu echi. Na ufa from so obedu echi. Ufa nyoma enokwa na obeba from tem. Iti mesia. Ochudu akwa nyankopɔ se ombo am ho ba maye. No mbo am na ganam se adwuma we. Onna president no nasa enu animdi a odibe analyze the situation going forward. Me that say
EpaHoaDaben ti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe. EpaHoaDaben EpaHoaDaben ti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.
Honorable Kennedy saying akon ahoma no so na honorable de ade bia to ne Facebook page atwetwe enkomo ya me pese ibusa ne nsamba ko mienu bia na me hwese menya clarity to issues na ode atudwa se enya dia ono o declare support ediama candidate bia wa MPP mu na no ya te se emrahye bedwafuo bi declare wo support for Dr. Brian Champon. The last time so yete a good number of them so declare support for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Was it out of respect I have decided to stay neutral as we begin campaigns for our presidential primaries scheduled for 31st January 2016. I want to find out the reasons for sa stance here we're taking. Honorable Kennedy or saying Yakwema Shibidwani Emma Achim Swedro constituency.
Happy FM 98.9.
Honorable Timenka, Happy FM Sunia Memoha.
It is Bismark. Now, what to say?
And what in the movie na Arahona Kayina?
Yena, my Hushadi. The Etoya and Rat to mining and the fee I had no she, I know
Happy FM.
Bushati to Bushia, my job, which Yaminka, Umina, no Montichon, no Monshom, my idea, be kind. Adney, and so the idea was he was here by age man, the among my gun and idea. Woman, Quamo, necessary, your premier demo man, indeed, I reward yes, is your man in a treasure, and so Yankupon in India, or my assassin this year.
We am Rashibedjani, minim se Munia Bakokan, Honorable Mutala Muhammad, na one in our side,
Happy FM 98.9.
Dr. Omanebu Amanyem Rashibedjani, dear Nanso, Per Nejuma's defense minister, Brano, Obama Rashibedjafie, and Nemu Bedin Kitahon. Asamono, what in the saying na adansi die be na beti media fa wono mu a omo ho aka e wosa akwanhyem
You Bismark, be kind and rat, we have been can be him, and young could be sending a year message be on our former MP for Akrufu.
Okay.
Say, yes, the SC one the constituency. By the beginning, the Quran and say, it be a nipper be cura do be ashes or more. And quasa, tina information in back bit by bit, or one about be supposed to be. I be to so you and said them who are the intimate. Imagine them a call that platform so now. I share no sooner mean information, Papa be intimate call Madame Fubako.
Happy FM 98.9.
At least yes, he says he play me a Air Force plane, the Akoshi baby na at the saying who the app to no never confirm me. Actually, let me say, I no correct report to my general normal full details, but so far, the information when you're not saying no correct, not just a nipa, a woman or do a dean to John. In fact, me yamushi me see my God. Now, I say, a quackoyar was 70 a while, I say. Other stations shall see information no back a cracker. Dear team Akuma Cassia Pano ye Ramon Muntala. Meaning in any ram she be jump precope. Or ye may Madame for Papa, Yana Menino, your Fibia ye duo, Rashibi Jamumia. I mean, so Miss Sereno, this afternoon.
Female.
I know the actually my catch it.
I have found home.
Happy FM 98.9.
You can't ask what can on a person verification. Nami who said was a dean open one who be say a muntaka, who be say
EpaHoaDaben.
Your children be the one who say acquire a wholesome. Not to say I confirm it, say, you know, correct. No be out on the comrade, she be drum that crope. One no at now, Unimono, Muwo, Sa Gramudi. The Bia Usiana Muti Musama Grono, Namusremu, na Precope. You say, Wakakunya, Aquentia Cassi. I can say, Eddie, a rehusam Cassia Naba.
EpaHoaDaben.
So, say, on you will be a mepan, so I'm a very close friend. But I no Edding Komoka crack or my shabby. If it's so free, a poor man to move from a region, is he region? And until Yaya region, idiot. You name the free MPP, you name the free NDC. You win a once a year politicians and then nko ade ehu ehu a yedi ehu komo ti menya akwanya ne na di nkomo few times bi ti metesi yeso ono so timu no na kesa akoya arewosem uhwe kuku dam a na ewuram yewura sapon former Asante regional minister uhwe deputy national security coordinator ene ye nua ya adanu ya ogina brashe bedwam ogina NDC for ticket so wo oboase na omu nyina akeka ho ene asojafo a na omu nso kuku damfo a na omu de mpanifo enam na saa kwanhia boni koto wo mu no me mani free ya me ba o me mu no me hu saa kwanhia we bi wo
Happy FM 98.9
ye plane ye military plane bi akohwe wo ma nipa dodo say me nti bi pen me free me di mfie aduanan nsia. This is the first time I'm hearing this. Nti ama ehu bi abehya makoma mu ne ti say me hu di ye me nye a ya are ho sempa wo ehwe efiri enura asem yi ba besi anopai matraya say na cheche mi amewure ne Ghana fo nyina wure me use me social media na me de acheche nipa wure wo hwa nipa ye kwa ye be ni yesirisiri ahu ye ne yetumi kasa bi ne kon so dakoro pe atese we nyina ato atwa atese ya ro sem a ye nuanom a mo ko yo mo kra o mabusua no petututu so mo ko adwuma ba na obi ani nna so obi ani da se bibi besi se ikura nka mo bi ani o mbekwa adwuma ana o mbekwa kwotena sa awie hyem se o mbekwa kodi man mo adwuma nanso ebia no mako gina no a ana se
Happy FM 98.9
man ho adwuma na o mo ye na ede saa atorenchem kese sei ababetu omo ma abeka oman ni nyina ne omabusua nti de adu de memma omabusua nyina yakọ memma Ghana fo nyina yakọ memma eye NDC amanyokuo ne aban no nso nyina yakọ bi saa nye ne we de enye omabusua ne oman ne NDC fo nko ana ato oman ni nyina no mu di oman hu dwuma man hu adwuma na no mo kwakoye na saa kwansidie we kokoto ma kwansiade we koto o nti sam ne de mesrence nyankopon enso omumu na ommom ba bi tra opem se ye nyina ye behia biom na megidi se nyankopon so eba siesie wo na ohwe wo mom ba bi pa atra saa na me de betumi akane
na oka ọma adwuma na na ọmọ kọyẹ asem to ọmọ no it brings me to adwuma potia na ọmọ kọ akọyẹ no na ọmọ kọ akọ launch an initiative a ebe sanitize small scale mining sector no na deal with galamsey and it brings into sharp focus saa yade kronkro ya da ọmọ yi so a ase yentimi hunu baabi a yemfamfa na we asma meka ne se enye galamsey yanka ewura no mu entuma mpam America so mo kọ boase akolonche initiative bi a yede koso galamsey ano saa kankai honorable oman ye ni abrese pesi tu ase
yo minia Bismark aya galamsey ho asem ya da bia ye kan ya ehwa ase ye ne ba o ahwa ase ya che
no question
Idi ametri kura ya se nkruma penso kura no mu ye bi nkakra ba na nye kesi esi eye kete ani ya na afidie
Happy FM 98.9
uhwe emra eye nanado dankwa kufu ado ba na osi wode eye na hini a wodi ana se na konya kesi otusu se Ghana mampani kura na ode betu edwa se wantumi kura anye ho adwuma ye Ghana fo ya mfanyen no mo mfanyen obo modia se obeko atia na da bia meka me se saa galamsey no eye cartel na cartel no ye ka se bi ye cartel ya na kese esikafo akuku duafo akuku esikafo atese omo bibiri wo mo nsem a na fa ne se omo de esumasi dwumadie no mo di Oma build a strong network. Omo ye hu man. So opeso otu ase a ed ye. Na nipa ba ko ntumi ntu ase. Aban ba ko ntumi ntu ase. Na se ye nyina ya ma am meka
EpaHoaDaben 98.9.
All the political parties in Ghana. And in Ghana, for you know, me and King said, baby, you do it. Me master, you may be in Kosubi. And Yen Nayan Ka Yahumum. Not yen two or more, almost said, my yen two so sa. Say, yan take his steps to both steps to no. Not yan may Adrian Copencro. Na yan Kusa Ankaya. Mena me catch it all. Abaya what is we? Opa. On tom fidia, ya de share, ya de monitor the year. This is what you know. On fa nipa, on fa sraf wa. Do as so on from Congo protected. The be a some protected biano. In ya dia to be trap. If the nipa no, ayo imagine say. Omu be yes say juma. Na omu wo omu so me chia. Ebi ayem mefa ne say amanyofo. Ebi mu nso aye one more mefa ne say adefo a
EpaHoaDaben 98.9.
individual investors. How do you see a share of ways? Nti ebeye dene. Person fighting now from only political angle. Bismark. We cannot succeed.
EpaHoaDaben.
Can't be succeed. It is am ready. Me feel say baby aduru no. Aduru baby a. Ese si egu ne brem na ayo mampani a otesu onfa bibia anto nchen. Omma fere bia anhye ne so enka se ebia okan sei editi a Ekufuado ni MPP aban so elfa galamsey ne ho ene ne wabetena so na ade ne ikoso kese eno nti ebia ani wuo nti ontumi mfrɛ opani no mfrɛ na nado danko Ekufuado ne mpanifo se menuam babi aduru die me kuma me ntumi nyɛ me ne maban eboro maban ho ode ne so nti me pese unim die no a na nka wo de chichire no a wantumi anchichire a ama would free a baby person would be coming to me the army one of the fresh prominent people almost in the NB. Now you have national dialogue with every political party in this country.
No, we've been there before. We were said we've been there before. National dialogue, yeah.
No. Say I'm for political parties here. Because the MPP no friend this yama. No,
Bakwe university otikoko and a chair a himfo a political parties a civil society organizations sada no tun for can said na omutimu galamsey fo ni bi wo ho omu nyina animu omo ho na ye pese ejaya omom ye galamsey ne tedan ni mu omu njai na ene. We've been there before.
Yo Ebi a Bismark, Sada no Mkosia, maintain roadmap or
okay.
What was the roadmap? And as you Kosia can you count once some year catch them say, Munyana, Galamsey, Yaya Besse or Manake. There should have been a roadmap. I want to say the fear Muni, a debate to a dear singing on the Brassi. The Mikasa Galamsey, a bit to me to a 100% here. We cannot eradicate it 100%. But we can minimize it significantly. You better reduce galamsey by between 60 to 70%. 30% you better handle. Uka Brazil, it happening but they have been able to tame it. Okay. South Africa, it was like that. They have been able to tame it and minimize it. And yes, I remember we've been consumed. But they have minimized the impact. Abandoned to me and regulating ye. This is our time, and they do as a CA. Yes, set a roadmap, and you who prepare to say, Abia Chimpe, within next month, we need to end Galamsey. It is not possible. In Yamaya, in Fiami and that this is the roadmap. You're making sure you best setting the goal, no? Now you're checking. Be a Musun when you buy a few ways, near to me, I check it, making sure that within the next 3 to 5 years, we have achieved our goal. As you are rushing, yes, yo, there be because of political expediency. 2 months, oh, ya formal, your friend is saying, big gas, ya the soldier for
Yeah, now for forest in the Akans, the Ghana soldier for them, do ya. To mean Kodaya forest in the baby, a 2 go, don't drink Kodawan forever. Omoko Bebefi. No more coffee, Omoti was on my man. And
very well.
But yes, set the priorities. Yes, set the roadmap. If we say we can get somewhere. There are blueprints that we can, there are nations that have gone through this that we can learn from them. I've named I've named South Africa. How did they able to achieve it? Let us get the better or the good part of it and also implement same.
Very well.
You don't need to reinvent the wheel when other nations have done it successfully. Mesre. Yamfasa kwenye isu. Na omampeni bonfa eni wobia na se bibia mfento nchen. No nkasa me na mekae nye saa na senka me kachira banda da awatwa mu. Nanso baby adu dia me nko amintumi nyame ne maban abure yeso nti nanado danko e wonu party MPP for political party nyina amom na yensi nkonwa ekwa ba na ye befa so nti sa wo ye party MPP ni na se after yensi nkonwa ye road map no wo ye party ba na okwa akoya na akachira ban sa wo chi na afa ne fa sa akwa we so political party ni dia nkonko jina na chi afa ne fa sa akwa we so it's a decision that the leading political parties has to take na enya juma yanko shidi obi abaya otisunsu eni papa tini nkonkotu agudie no na on fe ma ye chi na on kase me na me ye campaign me na me nkro for na tu nti za wo swati ye be papa na ti anu agya wo ye ne saa dia we can never end this menace me na me ye campaign me na me nkro for na tu nti za wo swati ye be papa na ti anu agya wo ye ne saa dia we can never end this menace, the fight against this menace in this country.
Very well.
EpaHoaDaben ti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.
Ana na nyama politics adia so ama hwene nyagama FM. Eya na me se o twebia mponyankopon se Erade bebe biara wo utie me no. Ma montalani omane buama ene omamaka mo asamai edi ganam se foniti bako. Ufa echi obedu echi. Ufa ni obedu echi. Na ufa from so obedu echi. Ufa nyoma enokwa na obeba from tem. Iti besia. Ochudu akwanyankopon se ombo amu ba maye. No mbo amu na ganam se adwuma we. My president no nasa any animdia or the analyze the situation going forward. Me that say.
EpaHoaDaben ti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.
Ome bitumpong na ye me benya uto. Ome bitumpona. free. Anyway, memoaha emwakwa babiemu eba EpaHoaDaben dwumadie so. Mene wo hyase adwoada. Ane eto mu ko wie ebenada. Na wokuada ye namua na yete asemmone. Ene ama oman ni nyina aboto. Ene ye fiada August de toso nwotwe. EpaHoaDaben dwumadie nie. Bidini Bismark Brown no betimi afrɛ me BB. Na eye fiada yi. Na chese weekend ni mu an ye kɔ no. Emomom yenkae. Ahweye. Yenkae ahweye. Ne wo ye ne weekend bia. Se ye wa yie mu nti obefa hode aye wade problem ni ho. Na emomu ahweye. Yempe bad news biem. Ena nipa 10, nipa 8, nipa debi yesremu a. Weekend mo me nya hweye wa ya kwantempon so. Yenya hweye ewo yen gatherings mu. Oman no public safety nya de bi a a priority even in our homes. Domestic safety nya de yen adwen koso. Ye de ne se yakɔ so yenya kakra. Atra kwa ho. Ye we bi ni atwitwa bi. Ye de ne se ahemanche ema beti asimu. Na womo akɔ stations ahodo akɔgye niema efri eye nkurankurase ba. Ye pria peskana. Ye adwumaden ye gye yani. Nanso eya ye ho banbɔ no ye ni nkɔ. Public safety no ye ni nkɔ. Na wotwe we a nipa dodo a yahwere wo mo no ho. Ka kwanhia nko a. Efree. Oman ni beye yi a. Etwa me ne wo. The team is well ready and packed. I did dwumadie ne brewo. Ye so mo akopem no nsia. Ye de no nsia ka se bo ne bebrewo. DJ Bone Shaker on the 1 and 2s. Right here with me. Jemima is ensuring say dwumadie ne be koso. Nana mo akon. Ujina finfin den. Direct Teniema and Joyce in social media stream and area. Joel Sanko is on the field. EpaHoaDaben dwumadie ne memo ha emo akwa aba dwumadie so. Ube join me live on Facebook as well. And then eye fiada wonim say there is a ritual. If fiada bia me ba ho. Ebie phone lines na ma we ne. Na waba ahoma no so. Ne akosue. You wrap up the week. Obviously not on a good note. But it is what it is. Akwaba so ho ye de. Boko de. Edini pa. On say ade no on say menwa a different feeling. If the team no be close to you. Yeah, it sounded before from. But the beer, one more who came, wo ben, one more busuanphobia now, ben, one more now, wouldn't even have done for being poor, Ben, you know, it hits differently. But on young code, Danny, what that I feel when Kwa Nipa, a busuan, I hear addition. I feel when Kwa and remember the statistics in to drama, Oma, Utie. Ade abusia ku ahodo ahwere this year pa. From the beginning of this year January besi ne. Enu na me power cho say weekend di adabraka. Yenya hweye. Sa me jimeka ni di ni sa niema no Charlie slow down bro. Yen nyina ni so hye o but ani so hye no ye wo so de adwene to ho. Esremu a Onkwa na peso do ka kokopemu a wasem nko. Ado kwakoye wo de koka obi. Ohun sa de no. Wo koka obi. Twabo ya osofo e bai. Si aso sa gran onu de hwe anya no. Oh. Na mekan wo kwa koka obi. Nti madwene ni nya adwuma. Men no mu wadwene. Wadwene ne so chen wano. Nti men no mu wadwene. Madwene ni nya adwuma. Remember, said there are other lives involved. We are Facebook ni eni nkomo. How are you taking all of this? At the same time, na nkomo a aba chire nyina no nso o join me Facebook ye ni bi komo ni bi nam social media. There are videos emerging. The last moment of the Z9 helicopter no. And utie the commentary in the background and kokobo bi wo ho mumie nyina yenya hweyi because there is misinformation and disinformation bebre ekoso obehuni de helicopter bi a ese ne ekohwe ho no ne de abeto ho na basasa ne nenamu a se aeroplane mi ekohwe from baby anansi ye say aeroplane bi ayira e wo radar so ye hunu uka Malaysia de ye bo eye plane ni din bo ne number yen kamfra. There are a lot of videos going about on social media. Ubon say narration e ka ho na patch Ghana but entisa ne kohwe ho no eye Z9 ni din no Z9 helicopter China buying and and womo edebre Ghana 2015 thereabout. There are a few countries womo was fleet EB. Ghana dia no so see a bit be 10 years 10 to 11 years thereabout. And then common be a social media the bebe fi ha ne di nkomo no. You be check videos ahodo, you know be check videos ahodo. Moments you haven't seen yet. Now come see a Lands and Natural Resources Minister, the Honorable Amakofi Bua. Emre Jumedi ni koso obuase Ashanti Regional Minister Kotena Nchen. And Otena Nchen oka asem no gu na sum. Unyenye izo. Oka asem no gu na sum. The reaction. Send ya ne pemo no. Onyonko na ne oda. Ema busuafo yakọ. Yema namfofo yakọ, yema NDC party ni yakọ. A lot of people are affected by this. And so we heard the international attention as accident yenya. Echre emudru a edru. Ene yenkosu ni hu nkomo ni ni ye hu nkomo. Ni wadwene ye obi eye. But madwene no so nya adwuma what I say. Conspiracy theories bebre ni nam. Ebi mu adani aviation experts all of a sudden. I'm coming to hey, what to be tina baby din that argument in be your course or chair. amanfo ko hu nyina sorry agreement obeka so be aviation expert I said we buy chale people dey munya botre oso ye wo de me so ye mefa ye me de why o de no man no ediye EpaHoaDaben dwumadi ne ba Facebook live ni nkomo enche me do messages a odi aba ebebrel kai hunu se ye bekwa homa no so akire na onso nkomo no odi aba beto so opani a oda DVLA no eye Julius Nikwe Logas osanso eye first vice chair Emma Clotte Kole constituency MNDC Amanyoko will be joining us in the studio this afternoon. And we'll be reaching out to a good number of people. Na ya new medium come on. Ye di ye hon come on. My memory Facebook na onkomo a wode aba mfa entudwa memo akwaba na yema yenyina ye ho yakọ Ken Farouk enso eba live on Facebook. Ken, I see you, bro. Venunye Debbie enso aba live on Facebook. Debbie, welcome. Filippo Kwabre Kasam, I see you, my brother. Na King Farouk is singing along our sick tune. Or say still on site at Tantra Hills watching you live, baby. Good afternoon. Vinunye Debbie say good afternoon, baby, and Max. Filippo Kwabre Kasam and so diaba no say God have mercy upon Ghana. Greetings to my daughter Frimpong Manson Achia Felix and my mother Auntie Mary of Jeninso. The account was a hashtag EpaHoaDaben. Na eko begyina ne galamsey defo ya o. E ma remfi. Nkomo edo man animu a yedi nkobo no akwan bi aso. Nanso yade ne da so wo ho. Enam galamsey so ena sa akwanhie kobae. A big national issue. And there are two big national issues. So what's your kasa home? Road safety. Ghana, young road infrastructure. And the issue of galamsey. I was see a doom pempenswa as on mine. You be send this near people in some free. Na ye hunu ni hia ye mpa na ya direct ya adwene ne ye demands akoho ye demand se wono eto ye to abama wo mo edi o mani besi so So this is the moment Ashanti Regional Minister at the announcement bi ba say emergency bi esi. Emra na omo launch anti-galamsey initiative ebe sanitize small scale mining sector, and the Ashanti Regional Minister together with the Minister of Lands and Natural Resources, omonana omoye key government functionaries omakudu adwumadi ni hyase na said enkomo no koye no say over Facebook will share with you some of these moments. Emra announcement if free Ashanti Regional Minister ho ekoma the Lands and Natural Resources Minister the reaction to sa news no yenkonkwe ntie eho ensem say over Facebook live obehunu say Ashanti Regional Minister no yemfa mfi ha no mo Joyce.
Thank you very much. Let's remain seated. Indeed, you have been
Enti ahano na omabo national anthem ewie omobo wie ya na Ashanti Regional Minister Twimen the Lands and Natural Resources Minister ena okagu na sum se BBC ena SCA na okachire no ne reaction ade a na emu orem, and Uba Facebook live ubehunu said ye ekoye and hano kachire no nsada na koma so na chese o uniform na wa hwehwe or pafre obi na wabusa set saying, and this is how it all unfolded. Jumedia na impenifui ko ase no jumedia no omo kwase omo nya nkwankodu na asemono ekopie so sa. Now this is the announcement Ashanti Regional Minister after being told say helicopter na airba no edem penifo na airba no aba behwe fom, but one ka asemono enyi huntuma o kire say emergency bi na sie. Let's go back to some of these moments.
Emergency di mama eso do ya kwani ya ba etmini MC fo ni bi ni commanders ni bi ye betu na ya kwa ko handle sa emergency ni kakra ministers aka wa chire no mbere na adumadi ni dia ka ni na no mahwe no mahwehwe e dia maye me ya sure say betu ya wie emergency problem no ni asa aba be ka mo ho ansa na mapo ba ma hu ye na se wie na me MC ni bi kwa na nya ne mo ho se na adwuma bi na aba sesi e wose ekọ yekotu mu ana mo me de besia na madam ni na masina ko shira mo
EpaHoaDaben ti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.
And so at the event, this is how Ashanti Regional Minister breaking news to the gathering without necessarily detailing near akoso or say emergency and aba. And I want to share with you another video via EPA. You see, before I make this video, Nkofobi at the helicopters pictures are crashing pictures nenam. And oko TikTok especially nkofo narration edase any ade. But this particular helicopter show no Z9 helicopter. Na sa machine we China phone I don't know, Sir Joyce, if you have pictures of the Z9 radio. Said ye tie. Enye helicopter bi a crash ho picture. Aye de nam ankofo ye narration ho na. Yes, a particular machine where akwakohwe form. Na so wo hwe this helicopter edanso. Na ne nso eda no And then we who say we are different. Normally, Air Force 4 there no, the regular ones no. Na ne two blade no and shadim. But Z9 there no a shadim. I'm sharing with you pictures of Emra. In fact, videos of Emra China for no a day Z9 helicopter see beche Ghana. Over Facebook to see a video no. Na President John Dramani Mahama na watia konya so ono na no ye mampeni den. And he took delivery of Z9 helicopters. I think said the last time I checked now it was more of a donation grant be China for no edemayen. Na eba aviation industry ni mu a any helicopters ni plane ye mu no. China is not noted to be one of the best hands or more yet, but also in terms of technology, oma komo enimu pa. Enti anu ni oba Facebook abon say Z9 na China for the brain enu ni. This is the type it here. Now may you we actually no hunu. Sani say I'll share with you another video a free a corona helicopter no kwhwe so no. Emra machines we buy they came brand new. Enye second hand. Amanfo ne nam no mo say helicopter kra na me say na ne amanfo use wo de da. We na brand new. They came new. China for no de bre yen. Free 2015 yen saka ebie no. Yen te se akwhwe form enya kwanhia bi. Enti ye betimi aka say for the past few years several efforts no machine nanka ehuni asem ene akwakwhwe form nti over Facebook this is how the Z9 actually looks like. For passengers bear 8 pepepe now say we ne to no ne to fan no hye adiem, but the other ones no ne to blade no and shadim. Now Joyce, take us to some video here. I imagine a show the same Z9 helicopter na ase a hoover at over Facebook at the hanamo Facebook at the house here until uba me say ye achro na Z9 no enam tie asemu ne narration na se commentary nipa na wo twa video no oye tie ni din ma me.
Happy FM 98.9.
Manalo kama iPhone na mishira why. Ande awushe bibi na sio ana. Me sure say you tell you. Last akwa bi omuchi nkwa be sha say ya omu. Manalo kama iPhone na mishira why. Ande awushe bibi na sio ana. Me sure say you tell you. Last akwa bi omuchi nkwa be sha say ya omu.
So that is exactly the Z9. I'm describe chire I'm saying chire no. And then no Z9 pepepe. And this is said to be helicopter na a day yen aswafo no kwhwe ho no. And utie enkomo na ewachiri na nipa na wotwa video no. There apart from so say iPhone for nyame hira mo why. Menya ade no. I don't know if you heard that. Well, okay, no can but no ye imoguo. Utimu say emro mu hu helicopter no na aba from pa. Ente ni otwa video ni say ebia bibi na asio. Ana omo hwehwe obi. Ena maami bi ka say na ano nkofu kwachi akwa ebe hya hai, nkwala ne be hya hai. Saa no mo be fa ha no mo ana omo hunu wo mo. So to them no ase omo hwehwe obi at the same time na ye wo mo se bibi asi enti na omo aba from saa no ena another nsusuya na ewo mutimu ni sɛ sɛnea na ano bi a nkɔfo bi kidnap nkɔfo bi hyɛ hɔ no mo ba afɔm saa no mo hu wɔn no ebi ya saa na esie ɛno he video no kwa akira as you join me on Facebook you see the video hu he video no kwa akira the final moments of sa helicopter na it is set to be Z9 na ɛde asoafo no ɛkɔhwe hɔ na ansana video ni besi anase ebe kodan na chi a akwa ni nya footage ni biemu no na ano na bafom na ano no na abafom. Now there is an eyewitness in some for ni bloggers ni bi ekohia no ewo bush hɔ a omoni no edi nkomo se ode video ya meyi etoto ne account of moments before the crash, you would want to believe this video because me confirm say video no the Z9 na ekɔhwe hɔ no exactly, but otiem komo na wo video na chi na eyewitness account here me ba bebo akire we so otie na de keka bomu a you would want to give this video some credibility, some level of credibility. So, yen sentie asemo a womo ka emra omuhu helicopter na omutwa na anopa no. Ye wie a na etie ne eyewitness no enso kae. Let's take a listen.
Me a sure say you tell you there. Last I cried for much and cried shall the sexy young and I wish you be giving us you, Anna.
Happy FM 98.9.
Me a sure say you tell you there. Last I cried for much and cried shall the sexy young Manana, come on. And I wish you be giving us you, Anna.
O say, emi se bibi na esio ana. Omo hwehwe obi o. Me a sure said the omo ye U10 yi die. Lance akwabi omuchi nkoda akwabi omuchi nkoda bi be sha ha sese ya no mo ye no mudi hu omo.
Manana, come on. iPhone, I wish you have why.
O say menya ne kama iPhone fo nyame nhira mo why e ho na helicopter no ewura dan bi achi I mean a dan bi kata so we didn't see it again. Now there is this footage of an eyewitness and some trofo ene na kasa and omone ne kasa ye ewo crash site ho ena o kire ne omuhunu ye before helicopter no ehwe fom na tie ono ne narration ene said ye wo kire ekwan a omote se helicopter no ahwe fom nefa to video ne yi sisi a ne ho na obete ensem no ase entie kakra
epese etiba form na your krowe a you feel so I friend dances come I Akrofom district Akrofom ase na no pa no be 9:30 mo yakwese ekodidi ti egusu a me ma ye share ye di na egusu abetwam but na ni sun no ano amre
EpaHoaDaben
form ko se ne a na ye hu bi se obeba form kura won ba form pi no na we die na ye dey go form too much ni akura ka say ada ye bona iti na man wo form ti we dey 5 minutes enya ti go 5 minutes o enya ti go yes no ade na ade go na ye helicopter na be sen ya na isa ti the rush the mechanic boys any gidi. Apa ebe do ya na say eja dem ta. According to eduabu ase ho. Eno na nam se wo hu na ebo na si wo forest no ntim. O de bom. Ti e bom sa no be wo. Pepo no ano na say tiba form ti dia na esi ho no na ya mencha de eji ye ja toma. E be hwe ye nipa no ahye sa no. Nti na ubusa ya na say chemu a yeso e betimi dia ma.
Na amanfo keka se oba na so pebaabi agina na so onye baabi uhu sai
like baabi na opagina no utimi se we na nkasa na utimi se oya hoho iti any bra ba fa na se say ho na ese wo bakurum no obegina but yenim de ntia wo move ya wo de call nanim aya to yetem be shop because se na ade na ba fam ohwe baabi a yete ankasa ye fie wa mi sister ba ya wo se ye wi ona na nko hu sa ade no epese etiba fam my sister on say be sin ho no if you hona na nke etiaba to fam was ohui sa ade no ade no pese etiba fam but boss de ko ya na do wa I just say there is ni
abusua o hwe hanama afina mpanyimfo a wose mo behwe ma ye fa bodies na wa na afina mo ba ma hu se security service for ni bi eba
EpaHoaDaben ti sinupi
Ayareho.
eye baako pe.
It's sad. It's sad. Obaba Facebook live da wachira wadwene ye di nkomo o issues a eda ye nimu. Base na medi kankan ye no. Oman no yema ye ni enko public safety ho. Na beyond this crash is the fact that you lose nipa bebre dodo. 1,050 lives from January bisi na America say. Yema weekend inye incident and accident free. Yema weekend enya sumdwe na ne wo hwe kura ye hunu nkan wie ye na nkampo bi asan ba betoso.
Corruption. That push people. And I am particularly worried. I am worried for myself as a Muslim. And I'm worried because which have I spent that I didn't need to spend? Which have I spent inadvertently or unknowingly that I shall account for it? That should be a profound worry. That should be a worry to everybody. But we don't seem to care. They don't respect you. Even your colleagues won't value you because they think that you don't have the money they have in this country. There are politicians who could not even rent a room. And then they are busy putting up skyscrapers. Haven't they been told about the death of other politicians? Haven't they been told that there are politicians who had it all and they are no more? That is something that is profound heavy on me. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to play saint. Wallahi, Allah will bear me witness. Whatever I say genuinely. How long would you be a leader? President Rawlings had unlimited power. He's gone. President Kufuor came, had power. He's gone. President Mills came, unfortunately by Allah's will, he's gone. President Mahama came, he's gone. Dr. Baumia came, he's going in 2024. Everybody will go.
Everybody will go indeed. But some are preventable. Let's do what we can to prevent it. Me ho ya kwantin ponsu ye. Be sense su bie me ene ye fiada ye ko weekend. Aya hweye. Adaba fo abotre. Enkankan mu amutwi mu amocars. Private cars for mo hadwen pa. Weekend pese na nisu ye na krakra okotwa bi yesi ye wayi mu ntine so wo fa ho anomo a pacho oni nipa enkwa nenam say wona won value wo hu a eyafo ani to wono mo a wo depend on you why na mommy in place save this weekend yema bribia na boko yebesra Ghana ban say also otine ni no hwe ya kwantempon no so yie pa the issue of public safety dia was say oman yedi hu komo our roads themselves na nkasa ye death traps mayen the President Mahama also by expressway to Kumasi near Yasha said that an yenye na mum kabaye train kwa fin kran ko Kumasi a by the biggest achievement in your 4 years oh dear 4 years oh dear we real line back from Nkran to Kumasi yenti owo no so 8 months in here, over 1,000 people have died on our roads. The nation has not been fair to Sankodei. And yes, Omo, aye bonibi. And yes, I drive any abronsa. Amana donko da kwampo atin kwamponsu say. A quantum ponsu say. In the presence of my foes. The road carries lives. Accra Kumasi Kwan, Accra and Namso. And we can afford to allow potholes to open their gaping mouths. Kata tight, mission bad and one on lose control. No do ko shaka e dam e free nanimu ba. Because free 19 could you ho or my bonsa ho kwankwan aye. It's who dual carriage kra na chese aye nkrase for. How many dual carriages no my anymore? 0555657278 na mafawo na yeden komono ahihye so. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, honorable. Onum yompo na umpom to say.
Oba dada Roma me hu ye pa na mpacho wo so e.
Oh ya da alati. Aya unya Alhaji Gado from Okankwe Central.
Fadama.
Honorable ya Patubuama.
Alhaji Ganeti o.
Ana mame fa kunya we na minkia.
Happy FM.
Me mentor Jombodi. Na minkia me sister. Me this our kumsi. Na me fa sa kunya we. Magana for na yako. Na me sama NDC amani kuno. Starting from the president, the man penny Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Eba from me ma omuni na yako. Ana wanuma mufuro mukwani abusha foni na su ye ma obibia yako yenya ye ntino ewo papa mu na emi se million bi na omuka chembia very very interest isa na abufuo wo mu bet aya ni kwatro do na okano wa adumye bia o magana adibe bia ye tre ye mpadi abonka ho mimi ya muslim no. What do you say? But Obiani Adia Wagidi, tell your Muslims,
I say Muslims Mumbodia.
I am Bodia, but we are Diana, Yakuran, Yanu, Yadi, Kuran, Bedinci.
Now, and then I did your baby.
Now, the American says, Sir, Mekano, Abano, our Yamping for no Mubuya Manu, or Dudono, or Modia Shamu. So munji nkramotundi aduabo de cheni panu oyeti ebebo duadia
mebusa se den na di duabo ya bei
ya di duabo ne banu no sebi u asisie eje na mekasa asisie esi anipa mpenyine ton wachia amukofuro omunkwan se nyo mu personal issue na amukwayewu and your man can who business no mukwayu. Omukano on behalf of Ghana, on behalf of Ghanaians. I didn't know Muko Honumu. Nipaka Kabia Muwa Honuma, Mutu Galam say you. Ah, young slow num. If you ask my dear or my Hanumu, ya ka amafo antie genti na meji do ba no both sides ni nyina NDC MPP ni obia na ban da power bia na onya ahodin wo guarantee ni woni hwan na oba break ni wa o je mra his excellency na da do tisu wa o je na ibubo ye mpenyi for bidu teti atu oni sipom no wa ti se ye ti NDC for chairman for no mo wo bembe won musu omo agima no afa enti se si ahwan na betima stop guarantee o Ghana ha nobody enti se aduru onu na ye bodi na wuci unya na ye bodia se wuya na wakọ because dia omu wuya no so omu ye binumba enti se wusu be titi na bodia se aya no kwese na wuya na wuci wakọ na woni pesi no se de titi onya miki zani na copy me na me wonto no because omu yo state mpenyin po se chi a omu afuro omu kwa the buy na benya ni panum to say when you do mata who say ya
ya pa
the best yan na yam jai asisie because da yanimo wonya hu o ya sia temu da nyamu be bisaw nti yan ja asisie no na yan panya me kwansu yo yan sa me wale semute oh my Ghana be yanyina ye benya so onu nyame ya
Alaji Gado me da say 0555657278 0551563916 abra ni nkasa. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Pacho di ni be bia frefi.
Wadanfu ya yani. From Masama.
Ya from Mama Sama Ghana ti o.
Yeah, to say.
Oba dia do me ho ye.
Number 1 presenter.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, Pasa, instead of putting for Cano, where and you are bought me a beer and I see Bismark at you show my name, boy.
Pepe.
And to show me that Ghana for above for you, but you're a bench, show me a bench,
I say,
and one no. It's a trouble call. This is a first embassy. So, I'm a nti ena ma bibia nkoso obere na parliament wo ma bubu konja be yam hwe na bibia patambeti obere na wo yakuku wo ya ti oben hwe na no ano no
akwanhia kase bebere sisi ihwehwemu bia nkowie hwe
sa anti sanka bibia example a yeta ta yusa na se widi kan ko abro bia mbafam kakra
no kre
but someone no no boys be blow am ye come so mata ye ntimi nyavi be chidi pa betin de bu ne obi abone ni so gbe no mo say asem no mata ya nhwe ya ye no kuro enyawo ho be fawo sana ko say ye be say so juma ke obi e no say o say ye nhwefem say plantino say nyame nhihye yo pie ni de o say timi ye no nhwefem ni ehu kwan ye fa so kuta be tu ye ye na me ha na nse na ebetu se bibia ha no se ba no se de ko duru ho na se ko viage so I share so kroma na be bia abuo mu ni amena mu no se koto ade na ho nko ani nyina na betima ye wuhwem na se ko no be de bia na ni po na na ta ho plan bi betu a ye be hwe ni ya sa na tu so da ye ka de ye hu ni ya o be ye te se we ni mu ye hwemu fwe we ye hwemu
ye he baby we be kwa kowie ya
ana bibi ho galam se so se ajin kwa bebre o mata o mo ekotu amna o mu ni hu galam se kwan ya enfa sun ko nipa obi ji ababo obi ekunu ho obi a obi sika ekunu obi atusu kwan atutu oku obi amna ebu oku nipa minister tewu soje ni ewu anti ni ampa na se penifo be ye de wu se galam se ni ambando na pe yan kan se na foforo kura se de kwa na kuma be se sa ti ani galam se nkiti o se ye sa de no ya nya ne ta pa de amata we kuresa
ya me da se enfensi ya. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Achodi ni baby Afrifi.
Achodi ni Kofi mi Afrifi Aprade Akuapem.
Kofi from Aprade Akuapem, Ghana tio.
Yeah, just after the crew, yeah. Bibi, video now boy, no.
Yeah.
Ebe to my boy investigation ni pa o nti to bo tumi ananka o de ama o.
Nam social media nti me sure someone kasa mbo hu.
Yeah. And Betuma boa. And now the accident no car the and to see work on Wednesday near the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, Namaka Nina. And other 18 so apart from the ministers, no others no we didn't hear.
No, so yeah, so I
Yeah,
say,
and so now
yeah, boy, near about defense minister and environment minister and pay.
Sir? And our president Mahaman so yeah, man, ya kon yes in a say you into only the one can now 1:30 Juma. Thank you.
That's Minia. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
What do you need, baby? A free feature.
If I'm from Canada, Adam Robe.
What's your frozen saying?
If I'm for
Ofori from Abrobe.
Adam Robe,
Adam Robe. Okay. Wow. Oh, Ofori, home not to call. Ofori Sanfre BMY, Mr. Hello? Ofori wa. Okay. Ofori Ghana you, Nefiada.
Number some can say. Can't be Yazan. In the Bibia for 1 time, my temple from Dana Sank, you want. I don't want to what a man will require to be for what? Take the button as a way. Now, interview way on crowd, it's no what kind of woman will be some full moon as one walk, as one walks he can. And I was fear one necessary. Who is your papa? It is that I was about you, cabinet and don't have yet watching.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Pachodini baby Afrifi.
Babalu.
Hey, Baba Boko there.
Boko.
Ghana. Asama tu ni English komo.
Asama tu NDC. I'm up for expectation now, but no so I'm about to know no mo di me di agoro. Timu de. Some of my money na show ya kwa ye dinku ni mawie because nyama no ye na officer Ghana for ni aso anti no timude ba mu evidence so mata abana omu fo mu ni tifo mata abemmo no enye Quran enye Bible wo
na den
anya se mi se nye se bia nyam so na yo but so ye pastor na kwa pastor
o patch say
eni ni na but emi si Bible mu na mo je ja mo ho ama na ma fire system bia say dey amasa ade ebe di papa
eden na esi omu form na esi form accident na esi ana
omu baba wo de hwe ni ama nkiti esi
so we accident na esi ana
na nu betunu se bio omada also omu su ko huye also omu su check bibiye
ba we are na weather no so nya kra
bibi asama ka mimi ni eti ni so da we present also bisa question who here pa yes question of bisa ni here pa but you see nyango bombo nya obo anu ho so spot ma say
okay
so wada nya kwa na wada na mutu ye so mimi so wada nya na sama meka ni bia ni why should you go ni na meka sa o se nya we no na ye no o betu wo so wada nya force so no man you correct whether you correct and what and then so many on abeti from am no one in the na nye no we matu honam na nya enu we otu for ahon boni na da money and na edit for nya and then this penifo mu 290 for me bye
bye. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Pachodini baby Afrifi.
Ofake mi fefe kaswa.
Ofake. Oh, okay. There's another offer from Kaswa. Offer. Ghana too.
First of all, no, you be ma abusia fo no yako. Na nyame fa omu kran sie because omu ko ye adwuma ma o my Ghana.
No correct.
You this ya weather no enya bibia because the defense minister no on ko fa plane na from so bi wo ho say o re tu kwa no ye defense minister. Kofa friend obi ka say plane no ya dada ni nyama but how can you risk your life because I me say your weather no na ko affect you na me fa omu cry see my
amen. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Pachodini baby Afrifi.
Bibi, what to say?
Obade adome ho ye.
Na bisa se me so.
Na mpacho wo so ho te sen.
Nyame de wa yana famu die.
Mr. Nokrasa.
No company e dia abo. That's it. Nokrasa.
Yo, Garnet you.
Because Africa so. E dia famu ntini tutu. Sadibi mami fo akwanya suncha na bo akuga. Ma de jibri jo ashamai ana mchema so so jare.
Yo.
Ebi on will be a Nyame come that more coordinator is the region. Get Rumicha. Company as a Muslim, me Jimmy Yanko Pudi. Na me Jimmy conscience, a tomb, the Ampa, or you Yamin the summer for signing Yanko Pona. Name Mamma Dream and Yanta. Unyankopɔn ɛna ɛkasa ɛwɔ adini Islam kwan so Qur'ani ɛne hadis yɛka hadis a te sɛ ɔkɔhyɛni ɛnsɛm wɔse ɔkra te asefo biara ɛbɛka owuo ahwe na yɛsa ka biribi so sɛ bɛgya no nkyɛn ɛne yɛfiri bae na hɔ nso a ne yɛbɛsan yɛayɛ den akɔ na obia nso ɛwɔ ne kwan a ɔbɛfa so ɛde ayɛ den ɛde akɔ. Yes, Muno, according to Islam, no, Akola or about time, a da woman be the friend of flu, Abusome and nine. When you are Busome nine, that day one when you put much radio. A troll would be Biabra with a baby Yawa aside, including what we into do a woman tea, our assassin in Ara. Sadano for 4 months on the paper, and you throw me now. Acquire the first of your fractures is forming in Nama. We are going to trade the petrol. Really, make up what you say. According to sources, I yet we be able to own our bank penny for estimate. Meti say easy adi kwa no man penny ankasa le ka so ko meboa.
No crack, but dan ko be kwa nye sa helicopter.
Meba oh, go there meba.
Yo.
O man penny ankasa le ka so ko.
Ampa.
Okay. 2. Easy yeah, Muntala Kran, near slow on count.
Yeah.
Meboa.
No crack.
Because who here, yes, region minister, ne Facebook page or trouble to what? That's what my car and airport chairman a year Kumasi airport.
Yeah.
Uncle Belandia Kaka the farm, Meboa.
Pepe.
The tea, a then a year saying Yakupon, Amaya and Santa. The me before, I saw for everyone 1 year Tantano. The Pato Kenya, Diana Estino, the Pato Biana Hrana. The Pato US Diana Estino, the Pato Biana
Udibusa. Sebiani Ebiani Benona, Yichiro.
Oh, Penicati. Yaquansha for a buy, ya no menu Yakupo Casta 1 and 1. Opening, only a sick upon Shafua. And Omo Mudi can buy. Adam nominee no one move as some in Nara. The patron come here sick. Upon Shafua and come na common some.
Na obi baka se san commissioner e hu videos abano eyem commissioner wo mo share ya ansa na se mi besie etie no hu ni se
me sule no kure asa me nyentomo kira
me da se no kwasa obi sumre bi yeah okay
ya be fre what di your company for your film ebom di pano
yeah
ya ti wi ase dia o monica wa ade ba ko peni be di na chi wona da kamera eni woduma wo be ye wasa so
udin
the best way peni for aka omun kasapa omum tiri omunsa emma oni bi mo bro wa emusie nyanka omum no omunsa so na se ni pa we e de bia wo be ma se nkola we ni pa we no asai enkuna fo be sere no
Mr. Nokrasa
yankopon ma wo sere e wa brabom
mame mo obi nsumbre mu bi me da wase papa. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Okay, I think depending here. Asemu, you can join us live on radio and live on Facebook. 0555 657278 0551 563916 na. Ini na watching munkomo. Hello, good afternoon. Hello.
Hey.
Good afternoon. Too bad. Too bad. Ubetima san free why na wabama yakasa. Hello, good afternoon. Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Oh, Asakati.
Debian Kate also. Asemu, ose Asakati. Ubetimi aba homa no so na asem we siwie no my observation bi. Na observation na my based on accounts ahodo a mpanifo bi ewa aban mu di aba as to omo ane wo se call flight no so awo manyanko. We'll come back to these matters, but mama come back to the phone lines na yeni komo. Hello, okay, no so akati. So I have observed say okay. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Pacho di ni baby afrefi nyabo trewai.
Oh, ajani money.
Yo, ajani mo frefi he wi.
Wa wani ti ami gina opan ko beri na me ka say.
Yo, ajani mo gana ti yo.
Yo, ewie de wo bo adwuma papa.
Me da say.
Na mensro. Na me fa konya we na mensro kaka na menchia. Wadabo by a temple. Ah, kwa kwa kata na. Ana incoming national chairman. David Kankambu adu. Ana obi so atiet my friend say. Nana ke so. Ono so oba.
Ejani mo.
National organizer.
Yenko komo no so na anibere wo mu ai.
Yo. Ya mi kanya say. Atamuno. Aha. Na ya akwantifi wo ya me kwamaba kwa ya wa mabiem ya enti yebema awusia nyina yakọ ọma nyina yakọ na ade ba kwa me pese me ka kire Ghana politicians ni se ye kota ade a yem pese kan yem ta ade ba kwa ebebo aye anya die ba be di ewu odi ase sika no wo mun ta de papa mayen kana no ambulance bi am go ta be du o ma we aye we keke ye ji ade chen ye se de yo ade no nye ye de chen okura nye won ade we nye we ni first time we kan one of the third time and second time o be kan e be ya work e bi si wata ya fa nye fiasem ana we abeto su nti ya ba tira o de nya first and last ya be bi be si biem e wo ta asem ya atie yo because Ghana me we sika de beto na me tin wa de kro nje ana ye ko ga aso yen ko sa de pa ye se de jaso nyema be bra ba ho enti wo monta de papa mo my Ghana na we encha to kura se daddy we bi nsu o my Ghana mu abiem ka bia alupre atrati emre bi se atrati na nado ama ye kan ya anu ya nsia yi wo ana se de ye ko ti galamte ko se de wo mo ko so no muntu wo mo so ma da ni abontanfo no mbe han ya bye.
Ejani mo me da se ene won so dia wo dia ba beto so na se de ye no fiada bia no na wotwe mu nsem we wrap up the week with topical issues akoso eye na wotwe no na asem bia ni ho no mo eso chen ne asi eye wukwade eno nti ye nyina ye bobo hu ne ye di hu nkomo na adisuade bi wo mu nso ayesua na mekan But the many to former who say, "Acquire say sad trip we are a course we." Anke kwa to say frefre kobo bi say you. Because minim ni ntia yenim da sa initiative aban be kwa launch. We knew the day ahead of time. Then so na obetie wonom a edia danse eda asem ni siye ne omunim fa womu a na wo se kotena helicopter ni mu onom a na womu nka ho a womu koka ho omu a na wo se womu ko omu anyanko wotena se na busa ho se so how was this trip actually organized? Na yempofri mu ana did it just dawn on government officials to say sadano omubetu kwan bi? And by that I want to extend to ask say were the pilots really on standby ahead of that trip we are now? Because obeti esio na interior minister kra na ekọ na wanya nkọ na finance minister insisted say meeting bi wo ho na vacancy ba ene yese ayi muntala no wo de ayi commercial airline na ekọ na nkọ akọ join car no de akọ ene no so so me say ne flight to na obe join ye ayi opening Samuel Sapon were told say ono so kra na nya dia na trip we na wo so ko na wo mu ko meeting emergency ene koba say da bi ene hoye origin dia ene na hwe ne ko represent party na wono so na enya dia ka ne plan ho. I don't know how this trip was organized. If the entity nyina ye nsem a ekoso dia, then there must have been a problem with the organization of this whole trip. And it brings into sharp focus the way we transport our government officials. Emra, Dr. Baumia, ne campaign as flag bearer for NPP. Owini wiye obey a flag bearer or wage the campaign itself or no a presidential candidate. I had the occasion to question why ye almost all important people in government etna one basimu edichi across the country some campaign. Sasemu esi yeti yakresi na sameje mfi kura ekobusa ne se o available na nka otimi akobi because gold board ade ayekwa launchi efa gold ho asade ne na frefre kobo bi. And it's important that yemma enkoye yaudie keke na momo no suahunu wasi enye free asem we mu no yetimi nya baby aye loose wasi a tighten wasi ehwene ye ne ni apaso ayeja to ho over the years wasi ehwene ye because we lose too many people in this country, too many over a near man me prevent ye. I won't attempt to go into a depot see helicopter show. There are a lot of analysis are echoso. And then I test a squadron leader Sobojo. Ono so ni analysis or better so retired. Or say you need to be a year up to 200 feet to Ghana. He's been flying for so many years. He's one of the people Osaje Fumoda or Musanko Munko Bomi Benkofubi, Sanko Fuyo no more undermining ya or Koy also Ghana for net to meet me inside in Tiaman Crawford into other no many so. And he's been sharing some analysis of situation. My name is video be actual the final moments of a helicopter no and they said the one way to krum ho ehunu ye ekwohwe ho. Obviously utimu say speed kura na nim na blade na no ayemre omo muti krum wo na aka na helicopter na nkasa kura no engine na no ana ede na no kura no na obviously there was a problem. I won't attempt to go into near koba ya ekoba ne sa, but the narration we are getting and the accounts people are giving us as to nkofo na all of a sudden ye hwehwe wo mo amako program no na yase ye ni nkofo a wo mo ye detail wo mo so mo no beko no. I want to ask, say, was that the same issue with the crew na crew no so na ye frefre kobo na
Happy FM 98.9
because utie Rashid Tankwa, they had to call an emergency meeting. The chairman could not represent the party. General secretary, no team represent the party, Into any, Mr. Sapon, so the origin, So they all embarked, apart from maybe the defense minister, and of course, defense minister and the council would be belated. Because what he said here, in Chechemuna Ba, then the president was supposed to be at this function. And Assemblies of God for programs also na ekonkon na was and also baso and ramebo Reverend Steve Wengam, the voice chireo how odima ye bompaye to turn the whole situation around. Say be a president in a beba program no, and no the minim inhunumu ekosane mani, but waka say emra president castle on timim, but he has to be in Obuasi no. He rejected it about 2 times. He prayed and all of that. And the president was supposed to be in Obuasi. One call and into defense minister there no impofrimu, and of course adwumane there yet me throw any time to come and work. But the point is that am I getting the inclination say sad trip way you see at the helicopter nebekono, it was probably not a decision ya take it da ya plan see a trip will be, and therefore machine de kone a crew a de kono enkofo massacre omo ho prepare omo ho a chese bibia da na kwamu a obi anim say I am on schedule and I am supposed to be here and my itinerary ni. Are we getting that impression? Ana you know inti as of mine, because and I make about public safety no. Ya tu niema bebre ejeje mu. Yet Kromua and a minister Bekache say in 50 days in Kranyina street lights by Ejuma. We don't take public safety serious.
98.9.
We don't. Inti ye bibia anyhow aba when a bit me bibia basa. Eba se yenye ne wose ye to prevent danger. Ye hu say danger. Oman Ghana ni oman a wotimu a amana timi be tokwa mfimfim pa na de dua tuam na de red band abon na etim ho for so many months. Na etim ho for so many months. Ye twem obi akotomu awu. Ansa na assembly hu say eh amana bi da yen district ha o. I was say yetena sene busa ye ho say the way I yebu ye ho no ye ni so ye ni je. And that is the bigger issue. Galam say for year enti any gold board chief executive where the mampany ntimi akwenti we need to gather and go and near frefre galam say for year. Oh, it's an important initiative and we need big shots to represent so that the Yebehunu so mine any abrade no ho. Inti any it's a chairman timi nkodia and then a vice chair. Ja wo krampo de origin me wani ne koma yen. Inti ye bribia no saa na bram. Esi ye kwan. E kwan no say as ye ready see ye inti ye nenam ho ye the contractor ko site contractor so amemfe ene ye de meka ene ye mfa misika ma me ene politician toso no ne ye see ye kwan ye dada ye ho saa ye kwakoto aba ne ani abre ne ama contractor ne kakra ne ye see ye bribi a kire see ye kwan na basa na nkofu su wu o kwan no so na nkofu wu at the heart of road crashes bebrebe bad roads. Now bad roads ni omo ahodo. Because so we did traffic mu almost 3 hours between Pokwase and Nsanwem. We did almost 3 hours. Onya good road utia so sa because why late? It is one of the ways bad roads have contributed to road crashes. We did 3 hours between Pokwase and Nsanwem. Inti Kumase trip na walk on ade ebesa no. Inti eni oso otia so na nkwase overtaking saa na ye ne ekunkun koda na ekunkun ye ho saa. Ekwan no so nye. Inti asama akwa ka che no ho se I must avoid say esum beduru mi okwan so. Inti nkofo bebre ye tumirika no oso no mpesa ade ebesa no because potholes and aye kwan no so ma. Ade sa no de be hwehwim ososo obenya accident into obeko speed akwan ni nye enso obe maneuver ko speed yesi akwaya patches kura wo kwan no so bia na asem no kura yetimi pache kwan na kwan no adna echen kwan apotos wo so ebia na yede aye motorway me ne wo kasa motorway yi tema motorway esi we unim nipa aklemi nipa ekun nipa sa asase no sa kwan na agi street light besi ne any tema motorway no so we expose our people to danger and spend money on luxurious lifestyles for public officers. And as a country, we need to fix our issues. You have better road network, you have better transport system, rail lines, papa bi. Na den kanen nan ayi oboase wuntimi ntina tremu nkoboase mfin kran. Kanena ntimi ntina tremu mfin kran enkokumase. Wuntimi ntina tremu mfiri kofodu enkokumase. Na sleepers ni ho. How many times na emra na train ya adwuma organ ati say train hwehwe? How many times? One of the famous ones ne train akwhwe from wo. Em say suo ya o say hefa western region a Chairman Rollins time ne kura koko beans a omu nyina akoso aye. Yade yenkosu nyina gu kenten ba akumu. All types of vehicles use the same kind of road. Trucks, any cars and ketwa, airpre, trucks and buses, any vans, airpre. Trucks, vans, lorries, airpre. Any crowd trucks, vans, lorries, any buses, and a bobo yansu nemu netwintwa amanfo anemu saa. Ye kuye ho saa. Ane ye hwe ni sesini. Ena no nkwade ye kowuye. Akwan na enye. Kwade ye kowuye. Kwan na enye. Babia eboni konya accident wuye. Yanka nkire se previously dan kwofo be 60 something akwa kowu wo ho. Just look at the numbers. Look at the numbers. In one crash, yetime huri nipa more than 10. In one crash. Check the statistics. So this 8 is adding on to the litany of mass killings ayankasa ye perpetrate. A state-sponsored mass killings, yes, because the state is supposed to fix our problems, you know. Edu enyumere ekromu nyina ye tum sum babia. Esum babia. Adava fo bebre nso kan anye. Babia yesum. Edu enyumere babia yesum. Enso your road safety commission. It didn't the whole road safety commission. Yet your roads are the most dangerous roads. Ghana has one of the most dangerous roads. Ghana has some of the most dangerous roads. Oh, we are saying. V8 dodo a yebetimi akra, ebetimi aye kwan pa enso da bi. Ye be sapitin 3 years time na say tutu na ekum krofo because ye for just election ye say the beto ye the be votes ye say the be votes te hebri bi atroka public safety ehia man no June 3 disasters we adiem pa na wo asoman yesua free mu a eno betimi aka se utimi se we dia the transformation aba ya sesam de bi ene ko he baby ankofo sisi filling stations ko he
Happy FM 98.9.
And now me no ka say nkofo sisi adan e wo nsu ayi ba bi nsuo nam assembly sitete ho no mo hwe na oman a flood nti nsuo ni jetimi hye ne nkrofo in hundreds na nso ne de problem ne ba ye pa be si na yintimi enfixe ye a da bi nsuo to yiri yen public safety hu hia yen public safety hu hia yen na nka public safety hu hia yen ka ye be constructing open gutters. Some of the gutters are constructed and nipa nam ho no. Eyamna donko utomu a when you obi obeyiwu a ina nsuo na mu e do beko. Enso ya bie so. Ya bie so. Nkoda nam ho, emrewa nam ho, nkokora nam ho, ema ne mema nam ho, akwensafo nam ho, abodamfo nam ho. Public safety hu hia yen.
Happy FM 98.9.
Because the fact that you still construct open drains actually say omanfo ho ban bo hia because a deliberate hole no create enifrafo nam krom anwene onwene ho enkoda totofi wa nam krom onwene ho emre wa nam krom onwene ho ayarefo namu enti say wo say problem we nyina anasa nipakwo we nyina na wo da so construct open gutters a gutter ye yiwi a then it means that public safety and kasana, it is not a top priority. And we look, MPP na election, I was a party we are wasting our years away and no money we are wasting our years on politics, partisanship.
Happy FM 98.9.
We in the by next week the whole our woman in better than politics. Right. People are scheming ready near statements what they from next week you no announce political arguments. We lost 16 children. 16. Enya Ghana kuro we ya Ghana man we ya na nkwada ebobo ekwenya akwanhia wo bi nyina akọ drown ye. It was an accident. Bridge no mu kwenya akwanhia wo so no net sen. Public safety hu here. Enti obi tibi esesa gravels ebegu kwan finfini se auto wall oni ba bi ode gravels ni begu enti ekwan no so ano de begu na wa force obi a o yusu kwan ni so odu ho nko ade a yemiamia ye ho saa na ye mpepa papa ye ho a kakra na nipa baako esane ne wo a o ye enti wa create a dangerous situation on the road for road users. Na authorities, city authorities kromu no mo hwe. Yes ye develop your mind. We amfa when MPP no when this no hu. Asem wa make an account, e kame, e Ghana asem. So ya wadwuma ye. And we should not be carried away by the euphoria of MPP NDC, by political songs and the emotions they spark in us. Timemufo mo ye ni mre ni hunu ni hia yen. Ni ema nu mo munye yen komo. Ni ema nu mom enye yen komo. Bi do nwumra hwese ne oman ni mutie. Ba bia yesum. Ba bia yesum. Na unya kwant na aeroplane mu anadwo a wutu kwan a wo hwe o man Ghana na ara ho ba wo ko man a wo koso a wo ba bedu ana ye urade nyankopon aso soro ahemahu se ne ka se nkane a ne sika okọ atarita ba bia Yawadwuma ye gota mu kura yintimente yenim se odo yi emu ayema note ayemu ma odo no kura yintimente mu as on my country menka ayi AMO Ghana as a country on my Ghana odo nankasa kura yintimente dragi mu ana wa man be ne ne betima yame ho Land Cruisers ne betimi ato amaye ho. We can afford expensive foreign trips for our officials. We can afford to fly our topmost government officials abroad and go and spend millions of dollars on them. But yentimi spend this car and fix Accra Kumasi road. Say be ya amanfo e be safe. Ye betimi spend this car for private jet. Na no Dr. Baumia Yare Pam UK. Enya wona ni no koye. Omainika Nanua Professor Jena no Pokwaji Mayare enya private jet na de ne koye. We'll find the money to do those things. But the eku the masses no yem first can ko hye ho. Asem bi safo na bi asem bi puno. Mo yem fa asem we hu kan asem. The issue is about public safety. And no and you see enya ban kwa na public safety nye ne dadwene yenti mamufo na nkasa yensu ni emban ne ya na montuo ni yembibia ye bia kyese yankasa kra no yen safety kra na hu hia yen because look I tell you Ghanaians we live dangerous lives. We live dangerously. Now public safety hu hia wa kwada wadi 5 years utibi jo no nko ase 19 ko school on 19 almost 30 minutes on nko 19 ko school. It's a dangerous way to live. Omaya open gutters ahodo ne emu otia ne emu do nyina na emu etimi ja kwada no nko na emu da bia no okoba sa fo bia ho. We live dangerously. Otenani sti echi a won fa hone emre wo kwan no so. Emfa hone emre wo kwan no so. Na ninye enso so de car ne bekwa anadwo. We live dangerously. Some of the accidents what here no. Say anka ye de investigations ne ehun sunsanso betudwa am wahunu a obahun say some of us we are very careless. Public safety hu hia yen enu ti personal safety so hu hia yen koyen fie mu ne kowe how we dangerously expose ourselves to dangers. What dem a wo socket ne tutu wires ne tete ho wo nkoda wo fie wonye da ana da bia koda de kwa ha kwaku don't go there. Fix the problem. We live dangerously. Safety hu hia yen.
Happy FM 98.9.
Mum ye ne me bi ye. MPP ni NDC na ye dedodo enti am ye wura fi the fundamental important things ye was say on mine ye de ye ni di akire ni ye hwe ni ye. Oma mi to say USA. Where the US cried them a question. Oma mi to say Rwanda. Say tokro bia ba beda ekwan bi finfin. Enti ye de pampro ene yi danger. Achichere ho de abo ama edi 1 month. It won't happen. Ye be cordon of the area near fix problem na nsa na ade achi. Because yem peso ochine yebeti esika bia kohwe ho ama nipa wu. Yetimi de woma funu besi kwa ho ne de danger bo ho because amena bi da ha ya hwe ni ye a obetom.
Happy FM 98.9.
Na yem public safety hu yan yetimi ye kwan foforo ni aye hu pavement blocks ni bibia. Ye kwan wi e 1 month pepepe. Na company bi private company bi oso bele cable na ya sen tutu amna yɛtutu amena wɔ kwan no ho a long stretch yɛtu amena ne saa yɛtimi gya amena ne to 2 weeks ne ɛma mele cable no na nkɔfo totom na amena ne amanfo de ball agum na nkɔfo hwehwim na kwasasɛm saa ne yɛkɔba saa ne yɛtitimu saa ɛda mba bele cable no so mele cable ni wi a no maka no te aguso sɛdeɛ na ɛtie kane na nkobi atimi kɔbɔ obi anto amena mu no ne ɛnyɛ na saa ne ninamu ne ɛyɛ fɛ ne ɛbɔ yɛnsɛ bosi mu yɛkɔ asɔre ne yɛkɔ akɔdi adanse kwasasɛm saa ne atimu ne yɛprepra yɛ ho ne yɛwu wanda mum yenye ho aduro
EpaHoaDaben
mum yenye ho aduro yesi arehwo ba na nibira ba the bigger issue is public safety and we need to make the right investments. We need to set up as a mind. Netiti hosa. The street lights in Yejuma high. Street lights. The Ben Yebeka see a demonstration, see street lights in Yejuma. The Ben. Bibia ye partisanship, bibia ye be see ye no public advocacy bia no. There is political interest. Inti ye see ye galam say a demonstration cry in the interest of some political party. It is not because Ghana for ade we de ye nyina ye suro ye mpe. At the heart of it, ye use so many problems for partisan benefits. Obeye a campaign etia corruption afrem kofosi meye demonstration against corruption and so no beba no so ba be the same thing enti wo man ni problem na no and wo dey seeking the political interest that being a genuinely you nyina be say no we need to fix this nonsense. Street lights in Yandjuma. No civil society organization is saying, say, let's organize a demonstration against a greater Accra regional minister. Obeshebo say Obama a street lights in Juma in 50 days. Be what? When you move do an adjournment to Tom and Moon Cry. And no say and report to. And no share home. When you move to Tom and Moon adjo. And we are cry when you move to Tom and Moon. Cry a timun to crony and mananqua, now my galam say my into your bed. Utimina moano quaco pie a telecom for 1 woman a young one did that yakata swibi so. Ye be so for so many years, sanity and uncle for to Tomusa. A Ghana water for fire hydrant near the container cosi so and ye. Fire service for name so more hydrant to hire the containers so more mother. And then a jackassi baby near your interviewer. And they have put kiosk on fire hydrants. We can't get access to it. And I suppose they be able to. What is wrong with us? It is because public safety near top priority. Even for I said yes, also regulating, making sure that the public is safe. No, Omankasa public safety in your top priority because them kromromu adia babe endanger man for cry, they don't fix it. They don't fix it. Nti mummy antina sene ehwe ho yi na yenye huhudie no emabunu amotima mu. Pay attention to serious things. Social media no dey be pesca for pesca. They just say huhudie na you attach. There are critical issues. You may be a victim one day. You who influence obi wo one followers. And so no to hun kra no di. Utimi de say nipa no, utimi use say nipa no the advocacy enye Kumasi Accra highway. Do you know the impact you can make? We must show interest in public interest matters. Agrono
98.9.
Agro ne dɔɔso dodo. We a esie. Sɛ nkwada ne de no po de yanka ho asɛm mpo. Yanka ho asɛm mpo. Enti there isn't a scar on the conscience of the nation. Efa sa nkwada ne wu ye no. And I dare say sa nkwada na ekobo obo no musu kowu bebre sa no. Eno asif as a man as if you can kakra bia na sa. But ekoye openia, ekoye obi owodin, ekoye obi oya ban nipa dia na beda ni oyene. Look, the ordinary Ghanaian is suffering. We are dying needlessly. It is happening in our hospitals. Medical negligence. Nkofo wu ya ewu ensesu omuwo. Owu ensesu omuwo. And so we the taxpayers.
Happy FM 98.9.
Sa panino yare ne ose ade ne kwa brochire a sa sika ne ade ne be kwa brochire no. Eye sa makola maame no okọ kolebu a Dr. Fantini omo ho ahwe no a omo ne ye last a owu ya no. Onu ni sika na se vice president yare, se former president yare a ye de no be fa plane de na kwama no ne. So Ghana we must wake up to the realities. We must smell the coffee. Sorry, the larger conversation is public safety. Me say asem bi safo na bi asem bi puno. Asem we abeye fa ho de akane hian. Enipa bebre wu wa yakwante ponso. And as a nation we don't seem to be worried. And then they 8. Now no na 16. Check the numbers in the radio.
Happy FM 98.9.
Check the numbers in the radio. Now no na 16. Around the same time, a nipa 5 for Sahim, can say Central Region. Vote and so sa. Enya ba kwenya mienu. So if 8 is a problem, then 16 must be a bigger problem. And as a country, here. Because helicopter we are crashing. A bit chance in the BSS beam. A bit chapa and the BSS beam. But we know what as a weekend ya nyami and dear for fear. Obetina nipa 12, nipa 10, nipa 5. Ewu because poto be ama driver be a lose control. Because a crime be so you street light posts is also a nyajuma. Because traffic light be near Juma for 2 years. Into and himache and then you cars 2 be boom. Bob untio Bob where they be share a traffic light munti. Near nipa 5. Wanibe no me amukọ club ko chile omudu ho a street light edum na we so nya adwuma traffic light so nya adwuma ana gbaran me bia to me wo Kaukudi traffic light na sepen. I was with my producer about almost 8 years ago. I go down honomona traffic light nya adwuma. I think seni akonya sabo akwa wedding reception. Yes. Akonya sabo akwa wedding reception trade fair. Ne yeba. Adiasa. You do what? Street light in Yajuma. And a traffic light in Yajuma. And you know, say, go down traffic light in Emusupa. The Adobe Crack Girls, and the Adobe 37, and the Adobe Kaukudi. Eura a North Ridge, a Chirohonomono. Emu wide. And he also didn't tenten kakran because the lights are not working. One also we su adwene. Adian so street light in Yajuma, a traffic light in Su Yajuma. So the nation has exposed its citizens to danger. And yet ho ne But wonim minya sa kwanhia no car ne pemie will be the behwe yediem. And it was my fault. But I couldn't help it. ono so asano na woba ana bran nyame nko a na yempra obi yempra na ye ka asese ye na eja ebeda ne ka ene ye fato ye ho so ne ye ba me fa ne sanka ye panin bi MPB DCB MCB say politician bi bampo ena nka ekoye ye na opura kese a na owu ya ade be chikra ade mpo nchi na street light ni aye na ayi ye ka ne saying traffic light ni aye na JJ Rollins when accident ankasa unapproved routes na e was anu stretch ni so anka eja e adenti da da bia ye mpanimfo ansa na yani abre so what I say
Uber Greater Accra and the traffic issue no a problem pa
Greater Accra
Uber Greater Accra
oh yeah traffic lights be bring nyu when Greater Accra nko kokrom kase ni nyina
but me won say me baby am ho na like me hu America because baby to say Accra Central AMA ni mo no traffic e ho nyina
nyina
traffic e ho nyina de obetwem de akọ kind of saying Tema station inside
High Street.
Yes, and then the other crosses so they are Kimbu. Ni nyina nyejuma. And dum year so more than 2 years.
Say Penino also affection no about the ping pong eba.
Exactly.
Or no traffic no here. Eye adwuma enye adwuma obi twam.
98.9.
Oh nti if I ain't me for no ho de a enfo bia ho. Oh, and we need to really set up as a nation and say reset here imumi resetting ye. Yan reset bribia and yan citizens we need to reset our mindsets. We must begin to see that enema bebre ye deeming important na nya no na ye important. Obey argument the din na party that ben why argument about street lights na wo area mu ono. That ben wako se boys atena se na asem wa ye kan ye Charlie, na no yesi ni 1,000 something na wu. No, we need to sit up. There be we kono, any Dr. Baomi no oko, any Brian Champion na eko. Oh, there be say dun ketia na eba. Me anwene na ehu hia ho. Na yenye yi na yenye yi. So that's it. Cause ye be ye. Eyi ni ebetimi aye. Yeah, we just have to be disciplined. We just have to be focused. We just have to determine what is important for ourselves. Ni to huan among. Ya warewom, barewoba na nibraba. Na nibre no nso nie, nsɛm a wɔse ya kachire ye mpanimfo ne ya kachire ye ho nie. Tie di arewo no, ne pepa ye ni wani suo. Nanso ne ya ka no kra kire ye ho. Ma mefa wantwam na Yentinsi and Komokasi anymore as my guest. Get ready to step. Grams Morgan. In times when the storms would wash away all the tears. We're in difficult times, but we know we shall win. We know we will survive this. This one too shall pass. But I was seeing a dear free Nina. I'm a fan called Dr. Zenga Swe, and I'm in count for a dear Febi near the Papa Be a baby. Dr. Zeng deodorant and I'm making. But your own ya, my main control. There is a new deodorant brand the Biabacroon. I a friend of Dr. Zeng deodorant. And yeah, or regular deodorant in Ibia because we know a chemical free. Alcohol be anim, perfume be anim, a duhem be anim. Now so a juma a bono. A yin kenyan free home. Emma o skin no ehome yi pepepe. Now so a regular deodorant no nya sama. Regular deodorant ni aye ne say ebesi eye omotu omu no ntokuro na no kwan. Say be ye mfifire mpo makra. Eno so eha nipadua no. Oba de abom fifire kan ye ho. Inti say be ya wo mfifire ni mba no akwakoto anu bi na de aye ho. And you inhibit your ability to sweat. But unim, Dr. Zeng deodorant, it acts differently. And see a yomoto munekwan, you will sweat normally. But sa enkana in fifre de brewo on tibiwo nipedia. But in fifre said the end. Oh, mong. I mean, kind of straightforward. And I'm one. I bet last still 7 days. Who you sue and now? I bet war one for 7 days and sana was saying you sue for fraud. Now within the 7 days, you know, Jarigusu ye ni bribia. But you sue Dr. Zenga, may how who you sue deodorant in BM. You are okay with that. Let's get your show me your perfume and fogu atadi and go. Who here so moto mube sa ade sa sente no. Muza chire nansa bonse na moto mu nyina itum chemicals nkwa. We keep on fighting. Dr. Zeng is sourced from the Eugenia chlorophyll flower. It keeps you feeling fresh the natural way. Apply it to your underarms before bedtime. And enjoy a full week of natural freshness. Stay fresh, stay natural, stay pure. Wash away tears from my eyes in times when the storms and the tides are raging high. We know we shall win, and we know we'll survive. Yeah, Jah shall wash away all my tears. Patrol, WhatsApp Dr. Zeng on 0544 76691 0544 Yakasa semina be a high quality and actually see poor huro semina non so avium and a semina non so active ingredients are a fee and nkakawa wo nipadua ho. Ya sanso kasa semina be a high quality a actually say semina and santem. We know we shall win. Semina bu ade kan su asisi anamoto. Enye alive soap. Alive soap, yes, feel fresh, feel alive. It's time to talk. When you mean paper anywhere ni so na emre mu odin ya ye twadwo ya yesu ya ye hunu ni emfamfei on hye yenden na omaya hoden na yesu ewie na ye kata akire nyina ewie a su ehunu ewo mu ono nso ma oma no enhwere yen omo yen kaye na yen ka hunu si o man chichire o my opepa no na ne wo se ye de yenya the will to do abusuafo mo ahwere o madehye na eye bosumi nyina ye mamo yakọ na abusuafo a wo mahwere wo madehye na watwi mu de nim se and it requires special condolences. Tieme ura no mo a ukwadai brichi boy ma wo mo abusuafo yakọ na yasra obade nyankropon omo en survive na won pe baby pa emma yenuano mo a wo mahwere wo mo enkwan mranso ma menkoton ade mekoba maybe I be doing common na watch yako yabasisia.
Your property holds the power to transform your future. Welcome to Eclipse Collateral Management, the game changer in turning property documents into profits. We are not just another service. We are your partner in unlocking sustainable income and fueling business growth. With prime brokerage, collateral brokerage, credit brokerage, and land documents perfection, we are redefining what is possible for property owners and business owners alike. At Eclipse, we have built a primary depository platform, a secure, innovative space where property owners like you can lodge your documents and earn risk-free, sustainable income. For businesses struggling to secure funding, we provide collateral solutions you need to thrive and grow. Every move we make is backed by a rigorous credit appraisal process, so you know you are in safe hands. Find us at Adenta Barrier near Medi Moses Hospital, beside the West African Senior High School wall. Call 054-383-2466 today. At Eclipse Collateral Management, for property owners, we say, think safety and decent income. And for business owners, we say, think funding before projects.
From roots to remedies, from leaves to life, Ghana's traditional herbal healing power is rising strong and true. It's time for the maiden edition of the Ghana Herbal Conference, coming up from December 3rd to December 5th, 2025 at the Prempeh Assembly Hall in Kumasi. Theme: Harmony in Herbalism, Balancing Tradition and Innovation. Come and experience live herbal demonstrations, exhibitions, and engaging discussions with top practitioners, researchers, and regulators. This conference is proudly partnered by Ministry of Health, Traditional
Happy 98.9 FM. E-Productions. Capture the moment.
From roots to remedies, from leaves to life, Ghana's traditional herbal healing power is rising strong and true. It's time for the maiden edition of the Ghana Herbal Conference, coming up from December 3rd to December 5th, 2025 at the Prempeh Assembly Hall in Kumasi. Theme: Harmony in Herbalism, Balancing Tradition and Innovation. Come and experience live herbal demonstrations, exhibitions, and engaging discussions with top practitioners, researchers, and regulators. This conference is proudly partnered by Ministry of Health, Traditional Medicine Practice Council, Food and Drugs Authority, Center for Plant Medicine Research, and Ghana Federation of Traditional Medicine Practitioners Association. Visit www.ghanaherbalconference.com or call 020-2222-095 to register for free. To exhibit your product or services, call 020-2222-095 to book a stand. Follow us at Ghana Herbal Conference on all social platforms. Ghana Herbal Conference, our roots, our remedy.
This August, Accra's turning up the heat and pouring up the flavor. Get ready for the second Accra Bar Week. From the 7th to the 9th of August 2025, the city's hottest bars will light up with cocktail creativity from around the world. Bartenders and bar teams from South Africa, Kenya, Spain, Scotland, and beyond bring their signature flavors, recipes, and flair to Accra's vibrant nightlife scene. Then it all comes together at the Grand Showcase, the Accra Bar Show, happening on the 8th and 9th of August at the luxurious Kempinski Hotel, Gold Coast City, Accra, from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. each day. Come explore and experience the art of mixology and beverage production, from exhibitions to product sampling, masterclasses to seminars, and all the networking your taste buds can handle. Don't miss out on this electrifying celebration of drinks, craft, and culture. Follow our pages at Accra Bar Show and stay posted for more details.
Your property holds the power to transform your future. Welcome to Eclipse Collateral Management, the game changer in turning property documents into profits. We are not just another service. We are your partner in unlocking sustainable income and fueling business growth. With prime brokerage, collateral brokerage, credit brokerage, and land documents perfection, we are redefining what is possible for property owners and business owners alike. At Eclipse, we have built a primary depository platform, a secure, innovative space where property owners like you can lodge your documents and earn risk-free, sustainable income. For businesses struggling to secure funding, we provide collateral solutions you need to thrive and grow. Every move we make is backed by a rigorous credit appraisal process, so you know you are in safe hands. Find us at Adenta Barrier near Medi Moses Hospital, beside the West African Senior High School wall. Call 054-383-2466 today. At Eclipse Collateral Management, for property owners, we say, think safety and decent income. And for business owners, we say, think funding before projects.
Tovila Water Solutions. Tovila Water Solutions. If in a water treatment you define it, Tovila Water Solutions. Technical support for your water systems, Tovila Water Solutions. Water research deo, training deo, Tovila Water Solutions. Water dispensers, drinking water supply, Tovila Water Solutions. We dey provide safe water for your homes, companies, industries, communities, government and non-governmental organizations.
When it comes to customer satisfaction and professionalism in water solutions, Tovila Water Solutions is the #1 in Ghana. You can contact us on 055-2490-864. We are located at Titegu, Accra, Ghana.
EpaHoaDaben ti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.
Oh, na your Korea you feel so I friend dances come I from district I shall from us. Na no pano be 9:30 mo. Ya kwesi ekodidi. Ti egusu a mema ye hia ye didi na na ehu so abetwam. But na ni su no anu amre. Na afeso no owo fom. Ko se ne ya na ye hu bi se obeba fom kura won ba fom piro. Na we die na ye dey. Owo fom too much. Ni akura ka se eh ada ye bona na eti na ama no fom ti. We did 5 minutes. And yet, 5 minutes. Yet, yes, no. Adiana, I do go on a helicopter never seen. And I said, the rush, the mechanic boys, and here, giddy. I baby do ya, and I say, jet them, according to a driver, I see, and no, none of so woman never see a forest or the boom.
Happy FM 98.9.
Tiba from Diana is the one na mentioned a G. Jatuma, a behavior nipano, Ashesano. Tina Ubusaya, there's a Chimua, so a bit with the amount.
Na among folk a castle by an asshole, baby, Gina or baby, Gina, and asshole when your baby, Umusai.
Like baby, I know Pejan, what is a Wenan Casana, what is Oyaho. It's any bra bar formano. Necessary ho and there's a backroom no bejina. But ye nim the entire will move ya. What the corner him I to you bishop because send an idea number from. Oh, yeah, baby, your tea and say if you were Mrs. Tabai, was it? Ye we are an uncle who's a dear no. A pese a tiba from Mrs. was a best or no. If you are an uncle at Tiaba, a toffle. I was oh, who I didn't per se tiba from. But boss of the coin and go. I just said,
Happy FM 98.9.
EpaHoaDaben ti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.
Me a shot, I see you tell you there. Last I cried for much crab shall the sexy young Manalo, come on. And I wish I be giving us you, Anna. Me a shot, I see you tell you there. Last I cried for much crab shall the sexy young Manalo, come on. iPhone, I wish you have why. And I wish I be giving us you, Anna.
Happy FM.
Me a shot, I see you tell you there. Last I cried for much crab shall the sexy young Manalo, come on. And I wish I be giving us you, Anna. Me a shot, I see you tell you there. Last I cried for much crab shall the sexy young Manalo, come on. iPhone, I wish you have why.
EpaHoaDaben ti sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.
Medicine nananom say me ye ba bedi tuman ewo obo ase ha. Medicine nananom say me ye no ma humi a ye nya emergency di ma ha eso do ye kɔ ne ye ba etimi ne MC fo ni bi ne commanders ni bi ye betu na ya ba kɔ ne handle sa emergency di kakra ministers aka wa akire no mbehwe na adumadi ni dia ka ni na no ma hwe no ma hwehwe e dia ma ye me ye sure say ye betu awie emergency problem no ni asaba aba be ka mo ho ansa na mapo Mama, we ain't that's here, we ain't MCs, Nibi Qua, Nanya, among them. Now, you may be now, but see, what's your call, your good to one. With the Bessia, Namada, must not push on.
EpaHoaDaben Sinupi na nokre eye baako pe.
Okay, welcome back. Manuel Darko, a member of the NPP communications team, what I say, a say a bokum sin, or a member of the NDC's Central Regional Elections Directorate, a baby journey, and ya wrap it up a na watching no. Now watching same be na besene nimumo no say we are in 3 days of mourning, and we would respect that and have our conversations around oyeneya atoye memu to reflect the national mood. Ti enkomo twetwe no nyina no ejina nanu kwada Black Wednesday arawose mo ekoto ya impedimfo enwotwe emu asojafo miensa ene government officials ne party officials enso ka ho enum omo atoya ya helicopter mutimu ekohwe fomo ema omu nyina ahye grebo. Manuel Mame Emma Wajona Memo Akwaba.
Yeah.
I see you in your black shirt.
Ghana breach your boy. And I guess what to as a political party MPP, you observe you kind say I think 3 days of morning no a day. I say kind of say Uncrofo and I say Ghana ma 8 omo kan say crowd watch this unfortunate helicopter crash on Wednesday. Baby
Manuel apart from arahoseme holding
trade apadom
now what are 70 saying now we're here and how did it hit you?
Mimpo de na social media ya de fitia no pakosi na adwo
netizens for
ye dwuma no online ya na ye na I think I was watching one of the sister stations and lady na otiso no ka say military aircraft bako akonya ayere free radar na so a band some so why referee and so there maybe a pubina or to one I say forest nibo say maybe no nama with free radar no so no I'm sure say we are for some few minutes there best na saba radar no so and one of your platform no so I want your penny pa also no or my so say you're man ama aka baby. And to me before we for the back particular TV station no be my announcement say no na menya hints ne dada say yero manebo ama wakunya akwenhia bi say aka bebe na minim omo maka no almost because in Pakra ni din pop up and yera manebo ana ba manji ndi about Musa about like that was the communique by Manji and I was just waiting for the official communication from the government. See omu at the same lady ni bim eka say omu we no helicopter no now so akwenya akwenhia because the first we know my tell say na I free radar no so
for the only statement Ghana forces issue on a panel
into my guys so akwenya akwenhia na mpenifuo bi no mutim but omu hia confirmation and so mutim aiden aka bi ade portia akoso also any nkrofo mpenifuo portia omu yeden na omutim in this summer, and the chief of staff, Julius Debra, organize a call for press conference. Or the two just say these 8 gallant men of this country, Omaka baby, Obuboy era Omanebuama, the Ramutala, Erika, then I think. Alaji Munir Lamuna, and then I think the PC for Obuasi West, and Mr. I think George Sapon, right?
Yeah.
George Sapon and the military officers are now almost so account. Meti no ayamia because BBC is here. Is the near Afina Yebeka ba manyo ene ho kro ne ba no. Eyo man Ghana ene ahwe ade wohwe nkrofo so enimdefo nipa ba ko a na oka ho a most of the time wohwe no media engagement a okasa say one day person okwacha ade yewura Mutala Muhammad because he was a trained teacher and I was here Patrick Abua Makra na encourage a man who could see a law but the person or ye pan is person or child after ne stay in parliament the next thing or person ye say or person or kwacha de enti na me hwe say maybe in the near future this man will impact so many lives, will give knowledge to so many people. Ushayira Edward Omanebo Amaswa Oyobia One Yira John Dramani Mahama or like I said a right hand man and Yira Oman Edward Omanebo Ama. And also me, I don't know him personally though, but from afar, also he a very lovely person. His interaction on social media. Because that's where all the time also the way he engages people on social media, the way he crafts his posts on social media, and Emma clearly said this person is a very energetic person who be a lovely idea and say on also na ye obaba kope Emma mame. That's the only son the man mame. It's very sad. Say and o mame ti ase na obesie ne ba. Minjidi senya sana awofo bia pe se obesie ni ba parents bia pen se ne ba besie no because ono de anya kra wodi nchine wati wiase mo de ba ne ba so nya de embra no mbetoa so but ambemusa and one of the servicemen also I also learned say oware yenche so we can imagine what the wife is going through right now so be worry bema within 1 month na and we jaw cry yes we jaw in a very good mood just a kind of saying a helicopter crash it is very 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 sad so I'm just imagining what the woman is going through right now they may bomb pie and say yankopon be kan ho na we krekre ne mu kakra because enye easy say ube hwe odofo sa and I want to say we so aware foforo odono see a very new is aware foforo ne odono a very new sana you lose your soulmate sana it hits so hard so bomb by say yankopon be kan ho na wa krakra no and one of them so what I've heard no so we yenche I think 2 months old baby. So you can imagine the child will grow without knowing the father without meeting the papa even 2 months there onim she say be one day so this yes
possible
yes so this is the way your father lost the life that you can imagine the future pain akrano obede because one day the child will one day get to know about because I want to be in the shoe of such a kid because for me I didn't stay with my biological mom because I left her for a very long. I was staying with my dad and then myself and then after JHS and and then I went to meet one of Nindan Fufuni. I think Papa de Meko one of these days and then so me call my that was when the woman say my mom is not alive. Wow. And she's so and the day and that day I cried. Oh. And she
all along now.
Naminim.
Now or stepmom now him say your man.
All of I know she's my stepmom though, but on Namidia Mamia, she has also been there for me all this while, which I really appreciate very much. But I wanted to also see moment. So that was when I got to know say she's no more. That day I may break it down.
Wow. Even though
no
a personal interaction
Let me break it down because no you'll be me anticipate one day
you can relate to
I can relate with that 2 months like in the near future I'll be finding out say ni papa ni ho and this circumstance and ni papa edi free more how the child will feel so me bomb say this time no nyankopon so nya de enkrekra obani mu onye the provider for the woman and then for the child. On cry ni mu no ma no akukudura when the child grows to some particular level or be finding out say BBC enesia the child will be able to stand it. Senior on break it down too much that mema omoma kenyina and then we share the obuasi pieces so a very young man. I don't know whether he's married though.
Yeah,
I don't know.
He's married. On the year in the Mawa brooch.
Good, but we share on also a branch here full of life. A bebunua, I feel
very handsome.
Very yes. We share I feel all building a political life. We be a person APC. And be mubawisha I'm sure say he by all means about saying wait me joining such a delegation there. I'm sure the government was trying to also position him very well for the near future. But this tragic incident about Betono which is very, very sad, such a very young gentleman trying to build his life. Alaji Muniru Lamuna. There's a deputy
National Security
Coordinator. Also, my man on the Busiafoni Yako. Era.
We are told also said the squadron leader and also Anabla had issues. The Nanu within a space of 3 months. The sister who the brother also for call officiating the sister no burial and so we were buried in June and on only the third sibling and the last of the siblings are on also a win August so and you are 4 years within a space of
3 months
3 months have been buried.
They are all gone.
They are dead, yes.
And the parents are there.
I don't know about their parents.
But we share saying on also here, but by all means, one or both parents will be there. So right now, you just imagine what the parents are also going through if they are alive. So mobile and Kalamiansa. Now, Omunina so a movie the space of 3 months. In a year,
you lose 3 of your children.
Omunina, you can just imagine what the parents are going through right now if the parents are alive. And if the parents are not alive, even in their grave, me was sure say that's not how normal expect to say.
They sure the all be ready. Maybe I was sure. Me
sure say even say omo aka baby kwa omo grave no menjin di say that's how omo expect say omo ma e be free wiase aba be kan omo so ho. Me mebusuafo nyina yakọ. Nyankopon enka omo ho. Nyankopon enkra kromo mu kakra. Na me sure.
That's right.
Bibi.
Manuel.
Me sure. Say Nyankopon what me ahwe ye nyina yeso no obekra kromo so kakra. Me di be wie no yeso ayete ase no so yesre Nyankopon ahobambo. Say ye bibie mu no onka ye ho. Senia utimi eje yera mampeni efri tibia bi because nanka ono nanka oko ena o assign yera you can say omanebo ama say onko ginemu ema no just imagine nanka ono ne wo ho nanka big blower ebe hit oman Ghana yenka say omo maka baby no they are not important, they are equally important intina as a country. We are mourning. But you just imagine nanka omampeni nanka sa ebididi biechi okre. And just imagine nanka how the nation would take it. Can be a very big blow to the nation. Inti maybe the Nyankopon say with me ageno idea free.
It could have been worse.
It could have been worse. Because nanka omampeni na ekwa. And not timwa. Kaka say you rastando be by how much could be. Ke rastando be ko. Me was sure say nanka you can say ye mama Joyce Bawa Muktari ka by this time nanka no so be joining you can say flight no and then a couple of people as a mampini na ekwa they need to join into nanka number no nanka ye bet nanka the 8 would have been more because of the delegation nanka mampini na ekwa nanka mo be kono into there
another thing comes into sharp focus after metete Omon country by circumstance be they had to join the trip.
Omo
and all those things. Me say, is it the case say the trip itself was hurriedly put together. Because you have a situation where, like Mr. Samuel Sapon say, according to Rashid Tanko, they had to call an emergency meeting to find Obi Obe represented party.
Okay.
The chairman wasn't available. The general secretary wasn't available. And he being the vice chair, and Ashanti region being his region,
Okay.
Ntontono was like, anyway, you are the most appropriate person to represent the party. Mutala was scheduled to use a commercial flight. Ashanti regional minister arranged Kamano, and Nanko Nebe. But because Muntaka Ankunti near also no Babeshaho and Sanyemano made Busameho, and of course the president himself. That morning was supposed to be there, but Assemblies of God for the Esupasidi. I have been asking myself, say, within what time? And at the decision to say, say, defense minister and call Ebaye. Me busasa because question is say, na crew na de omo bekono na omo standby de da. Knowing maybe a day or two before, say, you be too quiet. How were they put together? Because what in your corner said, because we were even told that Sami Jemfi was even was one of the options. Say President Ntimian ko say penko phobic kan ho a mube do a omo betimi akọ. And a galamsey related gold board, and he was not available. Into adena ko say minim say last minute na akọ say President Ntimian continue. We need to find
some delegation.
And is that how the helicopter was selected and the crew and all of them were put together now?
But baby, me no. But me jidi se na kamampeni na ekwa na Kenya particular.
No. Yes, yes. Or ne pilot.
Okay.
Or ne crew I fly no.
So
exactly.
Okay, so me jidi se intinanka oko omukwa in their capacity, like
representing the
president. Also you see that
it doesn't work like that.
But I'm just because that particular Z9, one of the journalists or one of the sister stations said what Tinasa we nimuda. And I say it had the engines,
problem.
And when I was and no more came and I said 3 days.
And
that's 3 days today. Yes. On live TV or kasi watini muda before they took off now engine way air kwa na say now stop it before yes so now he was skeptical about the whole way so Mijidi say if munim say bibi sa ewo flight in why did he take off?
No, we can't be sure.
Investigations the final
report. I was only raising the issue of how we organize some of these trips, government trips. Meaning, say, no emergencies, any idea, but sometimes, or Harriswa, and you see, and Ukraine make say because the weather was bad that day.
Exactly.
So is it that the notice to represent the president was a short notice? And representation in there important. Into whether I need there, but I mean, let's manage it and all of that. I don't know, but the way.
I'm going to say why not commercial? Okay, why not commercial flight? Yes, I was. Runway I said runway being home so they have to go to kind of say Prempeh the second before Mbefa car. And that's why opt for
can buy so direct.
Yes, so sir, nyankopon from currency.
The thing is, you can't be too careful.
Exactly. We are too careful, crying. Send your baby.
Welcome to me, more
me so me cheer for you. Very unfortunate my elite programs not also, but I will also basana not
any brain so about
so nti emo bibi aya akona e de yankopon asese tena Manuel Kano omo afiri mu nyina no mu hia pa bisi o mane bo amanyi paketo a mutara yin paketo omo afiri mu nya sapo but senka fufi anto atren kan ko yo mampeni an kan de nanka
mu be rempa
be kese pa sinsi nti yɛde nyame ase sɛ wɔatumi ayi ɔma mpani afiri mu na program no deɛ sɛ na wɔka no mede mefii sɛ emergency yɛtumi ba because wotie president sɔfoɔ no a ɛm sɛ na saa program no sɛ ɔatɛne no asɔ na yɛ Tuesday na ɛsɛ nkɔɔkɔ but biribi nti biribi a bɛsi Nyankopɔn na yɛ nti ɛna ma ɔschedule program nti sɛ nka ɔkɔ Tuesday na definitely nanka Wednesday nka ɔbɛkɔ na ɔsanka ɔkɔ asɔre program na Tuesday nanka asɔre program na ɔmsɛ ɔschedule sɛ nka ɔno bɛkɔ Tuesday nanka wakɔ wɔyi Wednesday to kɔfi Wednesday nanka sɛ ɔkɔ Cote d'Ivoire nti ɛm sɛ asɔre deɛ na Tuesday na mba so BBC wotie sɔfo na nsɛm si ɛma na mba so ɛm sɛ no na ɛsɛ wu ɛma mpani nti ɛm sɛ ada moment na sɛ ɛyɛ sɛ ɔgɛne sɛ adeɛ sɛ ɔpɛ obi na ɔrepresenting no nti mefii sɛ ɛnyɛ sɛ representation nti na ɛma ebi akyenkyɛn sɛ wɔ mu di Friday kɔ sɛ ne representation kora deɛ sɛ wankɔ kora na sɛ difficult sɛ ɛnyɛ obi nkɔ asɛ regional minister bɛtumi agyina mu abɛma sɛ there are lots of programs a akɔ region mu a yɛa na ɔni hɔ a regional minister ɛtumi gyina mu nti representation deɛ na nyɛ sɛ kyenkyɛn a ɛsɛ ɔma ne boa no kɔ gyina mu anti na ebi a kyenkyɛn ɛmfa helicopter ne nkɔ megyeri sɛ medeɛ meka sɛ okay asɛm na ɛsena nkasa I don't want to empecé by pushing blame for now, but the point is that I mean helicopter air flights at time there. I don't see who give that advice. As a matter of fact, we may fire plane with Kumasi, but I think Monday or so. Plane two Kumasi no who you. But I would say this kind of plane normal they fly above the sky, above the clouds. Until we work cloud over brab, I only room could top or they away okay. Now we see from so. So if that moment in the crowd, I'm Charlie. I didn't know who. Now class so anya idea that class and can play great room I was play no. Yeah. And see helicopter only air fly above the clouds. No, why do you fly helicopter around that time? Because an apparent fast they want to know be quiet. And so an apparent show ye face an apparent. Oh yes. In so if you are a parents until now one day now what very bad. Okay. But pilot to the men so anyway will be why I'm gonna chase somebody because semi fees are quarter as a partner say helicopter it may jab bia. It may jab bia. And this a woman who say and when him near crowd there at least next time so I'll be a pack be so because that is so be landed or a tobacco go be. Almost in the Orlando. Incident na enti when was when him ya to what performance because if say o cost so account na hu nti say o ba from na otimi because according to information helicopter no dey visibility 90 and kura gadgets no abe ready nti would pilot say hu anim say ho ya answer wako nti say hu say too serious at least find some place to land na if na because they see there but who's going to be to man bo say me mom there but na Nisha de me na me share ni contact ba mo say you me be election that treatment because all your boss nti ana me no because no dey but me share be 3 occasion but me am far away or try so be with me okay nti me say oye nipa ne hodu nanka me need as well so me hwara janka ye be Elizabeth nanka ba so me ko no so me para to da me go mu afui upper slots de amami nti ma da say the blow pa but make I say some year thorough investigation. Because since you almost had a couple of so video sabe na obi antime ntwa dua na de boom nu ana wan dua na de boom nu wan dua no sa na me mu de me hu ye okay so dua na de boom nu me hu so mo hu fine ena sa wo kwa ko bo dua mu pan ebo ma menyi video be nchiro mse wo ba na medim se na wo tie dia but na cheche kakra okay. Joyce, take us back to the last moments of the Z9. Kruma for a capture on video. Now, T, you were talking about the height, a level, no altitude, no fly, yes, any a form, no one. T, let's go.
Me a sure say they see you tell you. Last I pray for much pray be shall say see young we shall mu. And I wish you be give that you, ana. Me a shot, can I see you tell you there? Last I cried, I'm watching Crabbe Shah, the 60 young
Happy FM 98.9.
Me a shot, can I see you tell you there? Last I cried, I'm watching Crabbe Shah, the 60 young Manano, come on. iPhone, I'm sure why.
Okay,
so look at the way I in the corner.
Yeah.
Which the guy who said, no, my difficult. I'm saying he wanted to land at the particular place. I'm sorry, yeah, when you pack. Go over the way I normally saw it, and I said, no, baby, I landed.
Yeah.
Until I just say, me to me, family, money too much because if you are trying the best and got yeah, and go bit me at be the way you are trying the best and go be when you be a mass as and yaba.
And eyewitness and so Kasa and such and come few crowd and Cadenia Theater. And now a warsaw. And now a warsaw pilot in a warsaw. When you
nature say there was
interior with the interior.
98.9.
Na no pano be 9:30 mo. Ya kwesi ekudidi. Ti egusu a mema ye hia ye didi na na ehu so abetwam. But na ni su no ano amre. Na afeso no owo fom. Ko se ne a na ye hu bi se obeba fom kura won ba fom piro. Na we die na ye dey. Owo fom too much. Ni akura ka se eh ada ye bona na eti na ama no fom ti. We did 5 minutes. And yet 5 minutes oh. Yet yes no. Adiana adu gbowa na helicopter na be sen ya. And then I say the rush the mechanic boys and here gidi. Apa ebe do ya na say eja dem ta. According to eduabu ase ho. Eno na nam so wo hu na bo na si wo forest no ntim. But the boom. Ti e boom sa no no be war. People no ano na say
Happy FM 98.9.
Na me chade eji eja to ma e be hwe ye nipa no ahyesa no ntina ubusa ya na say chiremu a so e betimi dia ma
na amanfo keka se oba na so pebebia agina na so onye baby uhu sai
like baby na opagina no utimi se we na nkasa na utimi se oya hoho eti ene bra ba fam no na se ho ene se wo bakurum no obegina but yenim de enti a wo move ya wo de call nanim aya to ye tembe shop because se na ade na ba fam o hwe baby a yete ankasa ye fie wa mi sister ba ya wo se ye wi ona na nko hu sa ade no e pese e te ba fam mi sister on say be sin ho no e fie ona na nka e te aba e to fam was o hu sa ade no ade no pese e te ba fam but boss de ko ya na go wa
and a penalty
a black box in the
Flam Prince MP. No, see, about 2-3 weeks ago, or the plane call Flam Prince. But not plane with this particular plane, engine crown out to Musa holding up for. Or no time, or say,
there's Z9 Nibia.
Yeah, see, we are player, we are. Or somebody called
Z9 F4.
But I don't say this particular one.
How does he know that?
Well, maybe
there are 4 Z9s. It could be any other of the any of the 4.
Any of the 4. Okay, maybe I know
a
chance DB or the yes. Do see on the plane engine, you can see say what the cab engineer that done who say
who say who.
And do see Sarosina to me then so vibrate pa. Intina who nobody beside say intina one report ama about no
my pilot
mo expect na dey now play ni mu nti me na make but sometimes bibi it me so ya me tell ka bu kwara mu say ade bi ko ka je driver o ka ho bo nye me ti ka je o nti da fa so bi ye on no ye pilot na so we bi on kwara na je mba so so it me feel say ti say na ka me dey me ni say dua na ko bo mu na ma MC play na ngasa na ba bi adu na say tito nti dua na dey ase na bi a sa say ba fom sa so
nyi ni say dua na e den
say bo mu nti na enya crash no
esa crash ni dey pim bibi na crash
but the point is that not just all theater dada Who's a bit or quarter area one go here that go boom. What is Sana? I'm about to win a name. I'm patches and they playing in theatre. And I go looking at the way I look if the way I not in the crab bone and I just say, I
think say explosion near time about you anymore.
Yes. Yeah, that one the bad people helicopters are some because I deal with sometimes something because me say helicopter there and times is how. Bishop. What me never be a more quite reception in T. Me have few reception no matter we send me sir. Me who do what post we say so man but am say nti omo wu ara no say the plane talk about am say no na say bi fi takrade anya hwe obi an nti me ti so ma shepa ne de na yem because helicopter de hu say nka at least say de ya na nka aba from so de na nka impact ne chere anya 2 months.
Say gina ba bi e be hwe. Takrade de e kohwe more like a park. Okay. Or as a crash landing. They na crash. A crash landing. Okay. So landing but
at least
ultimately landing smoothly until so they a pim ho in a way I be save life. Okay. But we know so uti ade na ekwa say the one that said there was loss of control. Oh, and na send your one more eyewitness na ka no. O say ugina form na uti engine no kra na say ano aba form. And video na me yiye no say o he propellers na ne fan na. I said na ano so abrase. Oh, and it is because it be a war for within TDR, but the black box will be the only thing to tell us.
They be too cry. It's funny to poor. They are in so and a helicopter about from say no, and can see who say a humu too.
Yeah,
tibia.
Yes.
The blade was soft. It say speed. Blade need speed in the never from cry.
I did not say. The engineers are almost from cry. They have to be questioned.
And you see, Openi Bisu Kasebi say we don't also know the state of the pilot at the time.
Yes.
But I say America phobia, and then we say no so on Tiapo. Yes, you almost were being capacitated or
okay. America Diano.
No, that's the way.
When
I see American scientists will say, expect we America say na pilot incapacitated or visa.
Okay, so omo scenarios and na omo chere scenario be and what is possible say ABC. Yeah. And for a pilot to fly so low, ebe kwa crash no. Omo susu say either say na ono ankasa no or yare. And I say he was not okay.
Yeah.
Because the craft was still in motion and it was so low.
And the way are moving as well.
Moving into omususu and say for a pilot to come this low and crash at the Jabebano, then the pilot was probably not in control because of it be a heart attack, and I say it be an enisu brino, and I put some are even saying say Sankritiminya plane year and kayen fee where se be a external attack be that's a Galamsey endemic area.
Yeah.
And this is a helicopter abba from pa. Me when you know you yeah we bet me say two back with me bo tank mu etimi bo engine mu na slow no ana bribi ana say ebi a obi tutu Galamsey for na be a ball pilot and the passengers obviously are not pilots and ebi okurekura mu kakra we just don't know exactly what happened until theories in the bebre
but this particular one
but I say investigations
because I mean those areas that paying fine I don't think I'm saying that particular side
would there be Galamsey prone areas
I don't think so that's maybe I crash in
near I don't think so near expert na wo kan also nkofo quote no when you na kan say
because
either say external attack be hit pilot no no lose control and I say ono kasa pilot na ne bi oyare and one must several scenarios a betimi asia ebema pilot fly this low and still crash.
Well, I mean I think one retired army officer Captain we Sogbojo so
squadron leader Sogbojo retired.
He was also saying say can I be anyone height here
2,000 feet
and every 1,000 feet already on Gini say Kobo do one as.
So the same na also can say maybe a Lucy control. Into eba to form na kobo. Yes.
So if near somebody kind a squadron leader kind, if it's anything to go by, what the two experts now could to know now. It can make some level of sense.
Yes. Something happened.
Say or fly so low an altitude, say. And I can say if you be anywhere a year up to 2,000 feet and 1,000 feet in Ghana. So for him to have flown that low means that there was a problem, either with the craft, and now say with the pilot himself, the state, and now womb.
Because because I don't want to even to attribute to the weather, because the weather, the clouds cannot come down up to 1,000.
Okay, so the clouds could be taken to no possible so no person fly under the clouds.
Yes, but I'm saying, sir, I don't think, sir, the clouds will come down to 2,000 feet, no.
Until Obeba down below
that feet.
That feet.
But like if the clouds are around 3,000 feet, at least about 2,000 feet, it will be okay for you.
It depends on the thickness of the cloud. It depends. Because when I'm from cry to the be now driving a bus, you know anymore. When we move, when I'm assassin from as who
no, I'm saying, sir, then I'm saying if you can say banner. Who's like most with the payment and out with no side. Yeah, with me from who but
we know him.
When for my man, for my
Samson as a one number breed and now
yes,
one number form. And so clouds need to me so fog need to me so take a say. One from and you could have come as low as that feet to avoid the fog.
Then any experience
pilot
will land somewhere, because they came to the
experience as some maybe busa question about the experience
of the pilot,
of the crew, and when they
because somebody landed at Kokopi because of the same order.
Experience say it could be anything. Because see video na me the show obviously craft na namono utimi sa hodin and hodin nim blade na wo hwe ni na blade na sa no ayemre speed na ewom no form and one more eyewitnesses ne say engine ne sound okra no ase na ba form enti ebetimi aye say helicopter na mu na nkasa na enye fit and problem wo ho develop a fault. Announce say bia or no anka say bia na experience kakra we no. Announce so say weather no was so bad that or fly so low thinking say obetimi maneuver and na okohwe ade mu ebetimi aye bibia. Ade ba kon so am petie and say almost so from the radar. The moment they couldn't see it on the radar, any communication a course,
yes,
because say mechanical fault be na shase a he would have radioed e be a base say me engine ba ko nya adwuma ana me BBC nya adwuma na bibi
the aviation for so there's so many who say helicopter air call boss e ho no fa na because plane no be obi afa what man you say no me na
see plotting the kwan ma no nti menye sure so be fa baby foforo
no, what I'm saying is that
you can't take off without setting your route.
They should give this information, all this information out. Maybe a plane fire. I want us a plane called Boasia offer now. Because plane your route will be a fast one.
Where helicopter?
Yes.
No kwanku.
Yes, no kwanku. Like kwanku. But now who call Boasia? Like now, meaning some few so now we have could be said. Ufry.
Now or a pilot.
Oh well, say on the Canadian. I saw fry what I will fry. But fuck of a river. I go for mankesim. No I go fast in fusu. No I go boasi.
Your route back up.
Oh yeah, because once go from go kumasi. Baby I mean dey am tire play Muhammad Efa why dey be Efa. Baby I mean tire play be dey ya kumasi a. Otu obe fast yi. Obe fa masama sa dey akosa ko fa like busu say dey go do kumasi. What dey be Efa. Ndam ka say route so oboasi don ta ko. Nti o mama yin say enye ho because say a route of fast there and onim so okay hapo ha.
That is if on one case we use route in that.
And so, I mean, this thing, they need
if for no pilot, you use a route in there. Ebetimi aye bibia nti enye ho abotre na yentwen report in the black box no na ewum because ebetimi aye bibia
bibia de betimi asi but who tell
me can who can route ho asem yi unse me say I say Adiano was hurriedly put together the trip because of Mampeni's decision to say Obeko Assemblies of God. Inti a lot of things happened hurriedly.
So if I say
ebetimi kwan so aba say ebetimi aba wo kan route as me ebetimi aba say oh send mo ache there mo use route way there is this alternative route on so wa mo betimi afa mo akwakoye ne ntem because program na started that so that na started that inti ebetimi aye bribia betimi aye bribia abotre na o se nya wo ye ho
but ya me for credence so be to say o mane bo amase ne mame baba ko penu
ampa
mame kura wo no so nyini bia ampusa so
mame ni de winyi
wanyini ama o kakra me kura mo stroke ade ne wo me fame na wo mo na me fa oni
but I don't think the woman will be more than 70 years. I don't think so.
Oh, sure.
No, if you look at the woman, it's not more than 60.
About bedroom 80 so. Mami na nie fio. Mami na nie fi pa.
Obo wa na nie fi na no
na no na fe. Yeah.
Nti assemblies in papa because atoye ntemi si. Na pa me TB Ogara pa I don't remember say plane crash man.
Last year BC about Nkrofo.
Na say you lose Nkrofo prominent people in an helicopter crash. Yeah. Mountains no so neurosurgeons there were 3 neurosurgeons
okay
almost helicopter dem ko hwe ho ko people na say
okay
ema wo mu nyina awu ye
I
need to check but I think this was President Kufuor time
okay
I think so they were and at the time they were the only 3 neurosurgeons and here
wow
yeah also helicopter na dem ko hwe ho sa
see yanhwana say helicopters na yewo no say be papa so say minu kura na sika
so China for na de bre
kwa akwade we anti-74 module say entity
enye 90
oh debut where China for it was one of their latest year oh my year
I mean, so I don't know I see 1974.
Z9 is
yes, that was the people are saying. Yes, we did 2015. But according to information, I see that's what people are saying.
Debbie,
1974 model.
Bibi, mami brain.
But you see, the lowest cost of
in terms of the quality, no so.
You pass a plane. You find near gross. We
can name say mo be che.
Bibi, say me offer. Ebo aka na atwe madwe akọ bibi so I need to address that.
Okay.
When asemi see as ye nyankrofobia who want to politicize the whole issue emboa the conversation. I know where Yerebo every eba because one of media events personalities in one of the radio stations and occurred that 1974 issue no but say uwa beka 1974 the plane turn 2015 now under the previous ye man penny or tisu sesi ampo era John Dramani Mahama under him and motor that particular plane no and two patches say one to bibi papa more mine na that's
the Z9s were brand new. It's new.
Exactly. So that particular conversation no you should take it away from the entire Banisana. I say we are trying to put politics in the whole issue emboa. These things happen under era, another, maybe see under era, another Akufo-Addo. Emirates, we had ministers who died naturally. Yenyankrofo mu ye naturally. Ebimpo dempo ya kwenshia.
But Mano, how is an NDC man saying say, where they be old machines na yakoto 1974? How would that be politicizing the matter? Because if an NDC man is saying that, then he should know says Z9C were bought during NDC time.
Bibi.
How would that be?
The person that might not even know. Because there's some kind of or say we are near be politics, no.
Say ignorance and so.
Thank you. That's what I'm trying to say. Secondly, the ambassador ya power no air you can say I think say UK said
Zita.
No so car same be say I was say preserve the kind of military no as a partisan womb.
Partisan.
No, uncle, maybe. So, uka bibi sa, like, debe na opesa wache. As always, so there is a political hands bia. A woman na yepese the targets no target obi. That's the conversation.
There are so many insinuations.
No, I'm coming.
They are all conspiracy
theories. This conversation, let's take politics out of it and deal it as a national issue. Because some of the politics be more. Who will benefit should the president die right now?
In fact, people have made very irresponsible
yes,
and reflected the 3 days.
If I tell
morning now, president,
yes,
and some of them are from government.
If I tell you what somebody came to say in my store this morning.
An old
MPP woman. If I tell you, you'll be surprised. I don't want us to go there.
No, yes, that's what I'm saying.
The issue of politicizing the mama enko.
That's what I'm trying to say.
How social media? No. Who say one lady say?
We are supposed to be mourning,
yes,
and not engaging.
Yes, that's one time because media make man can say because me see obi na can say
you can
talk about it 1974 year ma akofa we na
yes
me need to send this because me end this na say if it's proven say yet to 1974 I'll talk about it.
When you're 1974.
There are something no chance a politics
1974 because by a helicopter bang and a water 3 doors.
Anyway, yes.
You see,
so we sometimes we because logically
I would say Ghana for a smart car.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
I would say a smart. 1974 helicopter be no what 3 doors.
Exactly.
It was sa propellers no.
Because to crowd there is
so even what you have me was I say some woman me I can even mention the names of people who are making this irresponsible comment. We should mourn as a nation.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Because
nipa wu die na me say ye temene Manuel tey. Ye bit me dey disagreement wa proud but ye ba ko ye comment. Madam MPP na ni say we are not enemies so. God no you was even saying say when me was so time food there there. Yes, that's it them sir.
They cry yes
we are not enemies.
We na MPP NDC individual
soon
ne ban adwene dem.
Yes, me I told people say this woman talk like okay, I don't want to use that particular word so. I say who say kwala no from power politics ono who say
gata politics for no.
Yeah.
Ono who say rival between
exactly.
and MPP. So the woman I was telling people say the woman is talking like those people. Me see MPP ni bi anima we politics ni anima obeka say
no.
Okay, now
obi awu na obi buso ni awu ya say what the politics. Oh no.
Okay, so some updates and the former president J.Q. Kosra President Mahama Onifie Emma Kurane ne kusun ebomu. Joyce, if you have some of the pictures you can share with our viewers. Former President J.Q. visited President Mahama one office Okufi. Na and then me can kind one somewhere me when I'm say we should also be learning our culture.
Exactly.
From Enemani Biya Koso. We should be learning our culture because and I know say after J.Q. Kono Amam Fonsu will follow to go and greet President Mahama. And it is in line with this partisanship as so all her top of her statement and another issue. A statement about the issue. And the worst enemy, and also worst enemy cry in times like this. Emfana no asemo nya asem. Obetwa ben.
Okay.
Inti it ought to reflect and no na say you put to the spotlight on. I rehoba na breach bo a I say timi so de nkabo mu ba.
Exactly.
On say na tie no.
Exactly. And when him say Bibi with this I've heard a call cry for say ka akwetia abato no na ka NDC for NJ mu 9 people for Sunjai Tamale Central there to make sure say at least because Obi like that's the suggestion say for a way to say yenye yen fan share yen crop there shouldn't be any contest in this various constituency and I was so and nempo yera Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia we visited the three of the families one of the is it the one of
squadron leader
yes wakoho and I was called Mutala ho wako Mutala so mufi asa ko Alhaji Muniru so wako and he has also gone to the Jubilee House or the anyway akwa to honor these people say Nyankopon yadoma so china Nyankopon yankwane ahode a ombe de obesa to aso akọ nkrofo omo
okay
and there is one thing that they be ameka say we don't call for your townful no ma mienu that's sickness and death. Owuo yen what time for said yen kra empri owuo man and it's any yare because unim se wokra na betimi aba osumpo na enye ono yewra kufo aye ade a bible mpo aka ose se wada ose wo yonko esu a oni nsu so osere so oni ne ye de oni ne nsere
ose sa wade ene eyi beto ho a kwa yi
yeah
because no ne kai wo wawie
no cre
mano yemfa no konkon ha na mentwe the last leg of this conversation brem na me use 2 minutes na dey atiafi wa near the accident we buy galamsey
exactly
ye ne ebo ye ni abrepa
bibi the accident by galamsey
nya ayi anti galamsey initiative a omukwa
launch cooperative mining responsible mining
what is that one
cooperative mining say this is empese amount for better mining basa
and your friend is saying mining basa your friend is saying
galamsey okay inti me fan say but who say
that now person be work
no like amount for
say na the problem we aba like anke ye ko boase launch the initiative
say ye launch say me fan say ye launch say this are person
we need to aban choose boase to launch this initiative. It is because of a mebruna soja fokun omo Ashanti Gold for assassin also.
Okay.
Inti or the initiative when a ba momo who said there is an alternative to doing illegal.
Yes.
Na nka o ka san ko ba ne sa anka ye be prepare won se ye ko boase akwa e bibisa.
Okay, but I think say it's not a bad idea say you go launch cooperative mining because some people buy the community mining buy. Community mining by the end.
And I'm always sending.
Yes, it could be something like that. So cooperative, no community anyepe. Cooperative then carbon ya kan wabu.
It's all part of.
So we make that na Accra, Adriani cooperative mining we were obuasi.
But you belong to a community.
Yes, but the community none we me fan say yeah we happy I say yeah you two guarantee wa. Mo amoso onye famous mutu garanti so ba we dey ka bum so wo nua na wo happy ko mutu nya ka mo bum na dem na ba because won say so the kaje ka bi say
no na be den na be sesa
ebe ma na say won say so the kaje ka bi say time na omo yes omo fight bank to bank no was na soja for no do omo fight no ba ko be ma camp no mu twa de no to mo ya je sa de a ye shembrant ye legalize bank to bank na ma for register no mu twa nti gam se we dia nkofo nyatu nti yemfa ekobi mra wo mbeti na register say okay yeah we are register we say you gam nti hu se wo ni license yeah e ba nti ba sana
community mining
yes nti ba sana
objectives we are no setting out
yeah fine I mean it doesn't change anything say there so we buy na ya we so the plenty for food and buy na ya we deal that ho no aban bi aba person so oye bibia
galam say na the problem we
fine let me say whether galamsey or not we need to establish who said they be betra ka say ye shemra say ye be galamsey be yanye ene na ya sati ye de akofet ene u ba ye unka ka u ba ye bo abato ene de be who say okro fast so o cast because ka say ba ye better to akwemu ma galamsey no adwa brase mama for aye responsibly
okay
yes that's here no do at anka for de boy abato denko I start initiative
this cooperative at the end. The
Yeah.
reason I mean bomb about son is and come aboard no. They told me no. This is the reason why we thought you said you maybe or just continue it. We a community mining a no. And one another person must say a dino. That's all.
Okay, fine.
Why? And you say why is the man to us so sad? Because I come to us so. And there was nothing like relaunching and everything. And I can't. You ram on my neighbor man your money. I can still on mutia. Baby. With the issue of shoot and kill, I believe say this is the right time.
Okay.
Because say omo engage in galamsey. Ensure say omo de ombe say yensu eku yedia. Why are we still looking at them whilst people are losing their lives?
Manuel Dakumedase represented the NPP today, and of course, Ebokumsin did for the NDC. I did it for you, I did it for Ghana, I did it for Happy FM. Medini Bismark Brown. Nana Bonsu, I crash landing, or a helicopter. Nana Bonsu, I crash landing. Nana, thanks for being in the studio as well. Yamwajo, Chiaonso. Nama that team in Indian, so I say, Yadibisi Hamidini Bismark Brown. Up next, Happy Kasiabo, and you're ready, no.